And now, Shockwave Sports presents Monday Night Car, Friday Night Strike, with VGIW, Across the Pond.
Hello everybody and welcome to Across the Pond. I am Johnny Von Hollywood, and joined with me today, of course, is your owner, one of the many commentators over on VGIW, Dominus. Welcome, Dom. How are you?
Oh my goodness, it is a hot day over here in Britain, and I am not just hot physically, I'm heated emotionally. This has been building for the past few weeks. Shockwave Sports not only we've been showing up on your show, your guys have been coming onto my show and have been invading. The amount of times that Andrew Owen has been attacking my champions has been ridiculous, and I am not gonna stand for it any longer.
Now, before the audience gets all onto me as the owner of Shockwave Sports, we must recall that this all started with Ace challenging your champion, Herman.
Now listen, all due respect to Ace, but Herman is a legend in this business. Standing 7 feet tall, Herman has decades of experience under his belt. He has toured the world, and he is more than ready to give his A game and take Ace on. Ace better be ready for this fight, because it's going to be a classic.
Yes, of course, that matchup will be later on tonight, but we are going to be kicking off tonight's show with Aaron Storm versus Old Ben. And of course, throughout the rest of the show here tonight, our matchup immediately after that will be the Women's British Wrestling Invasion versus VGIW's Disciples of Darkness. Of course, we have a ton of matchups. Now, Ace, of course, is not joining us here in the booth. I didn't think it would be appropriate, Dom, to necessarily have somebody who started this feud with you in the booth with us here tonight.
I appreciate that level of professionalism, because I feel like if we were in the same booth together, the stuff that gets said between us might not make it to air.
And the other thing is, I've always been a fan of VGIW. I've been watching for a year or two now. Jeez, listen, VGIW, they pulled me in. You have your superstars like Aaron Storm. You got Brutus, Armstrong, of course, Herman. I've always been fans of those guys, but seeing how it's expanded across GHK and the Texas tapes, you have so many different shows. Why don't you tell our audience about all the different brands you have over on VGIW?
Of course, but before that, I will say, even without the attacks from Andrew Owens, even without the big match with Ace, the moment that we get an invitation to come to Shockwave Sports, we're going to take it. But yes, we have a variety of different shows on the VGIW channel. VGIW, GHK, Kitsune Kingdom, Terrific Texas Wrestling, so many different types of wrestling. So you can, no matter what you enjoy out of professional wrestling, you can get it on the VGIW channel, and we'd really like it if some of you could check it out.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. Welcome to the Across the Pond live stream. Now, Rule Britannia, we're of course across the pond, and now VGIW characters, do you believe throughout the night we'll be able to bring up some old history and lore? I know some of the characters participating in tonight's matchups have appeared in something such as the Texas tapes, which are tapes from years ago.
Oh, absolutely. So I have been following these wrestlers' careers closely. I have researched the old tapes from back in the day. I could go on and on and on about the history of a lot of these wrestlers, and I will. Now,
Aaron Storm, our first competitor here, Old Ben versus Aaron Storm. Now, Old Ben has been, he is, to me at least, ShockWrestling's Herman, where Old Ben was the face back in the day during the Old Ben was in the band. And during the era from I mean, 8 years ago. Like, these are some competitors we've been watching for years over in the Shock Wrestling universe. And what I really like is Aaron Storm, Old Ben, they have similar entrances, you know, they both wear the coats. And I think that there's a little bit of a feud brewing between these two competitors. And Aaron Storm just won in the rematch against Adam at Friday Night Strike from last year's Across the Pond. And Adam used to be the unpinnable, but Aaron was able to take down Evil Adam this past Friday night. What do you think he's got against Old Ben here tonight, Dom?
Well, Aaron Storm, like, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I may have my biases for VGIW wrestlers, this is one instance where I am rooting for Old Ben, because Aaron Storm is one of the most conniving wrestlers that I've ever seen in my history on the VGIW channel. Not only is he imposing physically, as you'll see the moment he steps out on your screens, but with a whole faction behind him, with what must be a dozen plus wrestlers in Storm System worldwide, and a conniving mind that allows him to take advantage of any opportunity. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Storm doesn't just throw Old Ben around, but tries to cheat in order to win. I'm rooting for Old Ben to maybe teach Aaron Storm some respect here tonight.
Now, that's where me and you defer, Dom. I've always been a huge fan of Aaron Storm. Now, on Monday Night Raw, he just had our first ever mixed match over at the Shock Wrestling. I was very glad that we were able to get Aaron Storm and Rebecca Storm to take on Trevell Nova and Clone 99, two of our great competitors who've also been around for a while. But I'm going to be honest, I was rooting for Storm System worldwide.
Well, with the fact that Aaron Storm has been a VGIW World Champion before, it's safe to say that you're rooting someone who can get the results done. Like, regardless of how much he may cheat or whatnot, when he does actually get wrestling, even if he wasn't to cheat, he can still be a formidable opponent. So, I guess I'll have to wait and see, but you're not going to shift me from my position. I've seen the worst of Aaron Storm, and I cannot overlook that.
Now, Aaron is a big dude. He's got some size against some of the competitors he's been facing here at Shock Wrestling. I think Old Ben has the skill. He has the experience. He might know what to do tonight here against Aaron Storm.
If you were to listen to Aaron Storm, he would tell you that his body is all natural. You just need to follow his workout regimens. And
yes,
he is so full of it. I have been on his case for years about that. But the fact is, he's gotten bigger since he first started going on. I'm scared about what he'll look like in a few years if he keeps going.
Yeah, by the time we get to like 2K27, he might be a beast. Look at these kicks here by Aaron onto Old Ben.
You're going to have to watch a lot of Aaron Storm's moves. He's going to showcase that inhuman strength. Wait a minute. Aaron Storm climbing up to the top rope. What is he thinking right now? Oh my God.
Immediately onto the back of Old Ben. 1, 2. Kick out, though. See, Old Ben, I've been criticizing him a bit recently here at Shock Wrestling. I've been saying he's part of the old guard. He's getting up there. His retirement may come. He faced Indiana Jones last year at one point and almost lost the match, which would have forced him to retire, but he did not. Old Ben is still here.
Oh, look at that. Whoa! Oh my God, that was a big mistake there by Old Ben. Caught by Aaron Storm, and Aaron, no, look at this. Loves to show off. For him, that is a way to show why he believes he's better than everyone else. And now, on the outside, oh God, he is chasing like a lion looking for its prey. But Old Ben, nice bit of technical mastery there.
That's slick moves over here by Old Ben. Trying to crowd please, showing off early on in this matchup. But Aaron's really gotten the upper hand against him tonight.
This is definitely a situation where there's a physical mismatch. If Old Ben can try and stay a few steps ahead, he might have a chance. But if they keep up like this, I'm worried about what he can physically do against this overbearing massive muscle.
Throwing him to the corner. I gotta say, I'm quite shocked that it's mostly been Old Ben trying to put up defense here against Aaron. Look at this back and forth. There you go, Old Ben. Finally taking down Aaron Storm.
And now going in, look at this. He's got the momentum in his favor. He needs to keep it going because this is a brilliant chance for him to swing this match fully in his favor, lifting him up. But Aaron Storm slipping away and go right to the back of the leg there.
The impressive strength by Old Ben here tonight. Not able to get Aaron down, though. Aaron's got quick moves. Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, unceremoniously dropping Old Ben there. To Aaron Storm, I don't think anything you said about Old Ben really matters to Aaron Storm. I don't think it could be anyone in that ring with Aaron Storm, because all Aaron Storm sees is just another person to beat down, someone who is lesser than him, another elbow drop, and trying to end things like he's the Macho King here. My God. And now...
Would you say Aaron mostly disrespects his other competitors in the ring?
Oh, 110%. Aaron Storm, if you're not part of Storm, there's levels of society in Aaron Storm's mind. There's Aaron Storm, the absolute top of the pile. There's his wife, Rebecca Storm, who is his wife, but isn't Aaron himself. Then below that are the other members of Storm System Worldwide, who he is helping to mold into better people. And then there's everyone else, the people who are just beneath him. But unfortunately for Old Ben, he fits into Aaron's mind in that final category. And let me tell you, the ways that Aaron has abused people who he deems as unworthy, I have seen some vile attacks. One time, he exposed a turnbuckle pad and did his Elliot facebuster finisher, sending them face first into that exposed turnbuckle. That's what Aaron Storm will do to you if he's looking to put you away. And look at that splash! My God!
This is unbelievable. We travel across the pond just for Aaron Storm to open the night, beating who was once the face of Shock Wrestling. Old Ben, no resilience here against Aaron. This is... oh, there you go. Finally a recovery by the Old Man. I was getting worried for the guy, Dom.
I was too. Honestly, I've been praying for Old Ben to make a comeback here. But the longer that attack was going on, my worry was that we were not going to see it. Now, Old Ben has an opportunity here. He's got to act fast, though. Aaron Storm is back up. A little bit of a grapple here. And Aaron Storm, right in the side of the ring. That's one way for Aaron Storm to regain control of the match from Old Ben. My God, that is brutal.
Throwing Ben now.
Yeah.
Aaron really showing everybody across the pond how it is done. This is what you get over at VGIW. You have some intense wrestlers over there.
Oh, absolutely. And while I gotta say, like, the Shockwave wrestlers have had some incredible matches on the VGIW channel recently. We cannot underestimate them. Oh no, wait a minute, Aaron, Jesus Christ!
To the outside of the ring, taking Old Ben down. He's definitely dazed now.
Oh my God, Aaron Storm normally would take a count-out victory, but he's reset the count. I think he wants to continue to punish Old Ben. This is a sadistic side of Aaron Storm coming through here tonight.
He wants to show the Shock wrestlers they don't belong here. This is your territory. Oh!
Old Ben, come on now. That's it. Get him back in the ring and start showing what Shockwave Sports has to offer. Oh! He's taking the turnbuckle pad.
This is a rare occasion, folks. I've never seen Old Ben do something quite like this, but he's trying to take down Aaron Storm right into the exposed turnbuckle.
Old Ben doing Shockwave Sports proud right now, taking things to a whole new level. The gloves are metaphorically off. He is putting it 110% here. He is doing your show proud now with this flurry of offense.
There you go, old Ben. Teach Aaron Storm how it's done.
Old Ben now. Oh, he's going in for more elbow drops. And Aaron right now can't do a damn thing about it. That's it, Ben. Keep going.
I wonder how the rest of Storm System is reacting to watching this.
I gotta wonder as well how the people who have defected from Storm System Worldwide are watching. I gotta think that the people like Alan Bannon are watching on. Also rooting for old Ben here. Rooting that he just keeps elbow dropping Aaron until Aaron damn well doesn't get back up again.
There we go, old Ben. One.
Oh.
After all that, Dom, old Ben's still not able to put him away. This is remarkable.
If this was the old Aaron Storm, this match would be over. But I have noticed in recent times, Aaron Storm has gone to a whole new level. But old Ben, with that super kick, he might have just done it. Come on, Ben. Just a little closer. A little closer, and you can make history for Shockwave Sports.
He's had problems with his legs before. One, two. Oh, another kick out by Aaron Storm. Old Ben's tired. He's definitely feeling it.
This is, come on now. Old Ben and Aaron, they're both going back and forth. You can tell that even if Aaron doesn't like to show it, he's starting to get a little wobbly on his legs as well. Old Ben, he has been hitting Aaron with everything he can, and it's starting to take effect. But now, Aaron with several strikes here, but old Ben refusing to buckle. Old Ben enduring through all this. I can't believe it. Oh, good Lord.
Big chop there by Aaron. Good return by old Ben. Who will overpower the other? Who could it be?
Oh my
old
God.
Ben or Aaron Storm? Big swings. There we go, Ben.
Ben, come on. That's it. Keep going. He's psyching himself up here. He's just found himself an opening. Oh, and he's I think that's a little bit of trash talk right there. Come on, Ben. Don't let this window of opportunity pass you by. Irish whip. And Aaron slipping to the outside. Oh my God. This has been an absolute crazy back and forth.
Oh, what's that? Hugh from the BWI trying to distract and attack old Ben. This is unbelievable, folks. Hugh straight from Rob in the British Wrestling Invasion. Hugh and old Ben have been feuding for quite a few months now, and I believe Hugh is out there in honor of VGIW and Aaron Storm, trying to support VGIW here at Across the Pond. This is unbelievable. Hugh attacking old Ben and getting him right back into the ring. Just feeding him to Aaron Storm.
Damn it! If there was ever a time to support VGIW, it would have been any other time than now. Oh no. Aaron Storm with the alley-oop facebuster. Oh my God, not like this. Not like this. Oh, Ben.
To a pin. 2, 3.
Damn it.
Wow, what a matchup to kick off Across the Pond. Aaron Storm with a win.
I'm going to be hearing about this for months.
This is remarkable. Aaron Storm has had quite a few weeks here at Shock Wrestling. Wow.
And look at him. He is soaking it all in. Hot dogging and grandstanding. This is, you might as well, just sit down, because the next few hours are probably just going to be Aaron Storm celebrating here. This is...
On Friday Night Strike this past week, Mikhail was complaining to me that we let him celebrate for too long. Mikhail said that the music started playing for him to get off the stage. It was great. I believe it was deserved. He beat Adam, who Adam is an evil member, a part of the Prophecy, who the CLUCK, which I am a part of, will be taking on way later tonight in our show. Oh boy, chaos erupting here across the pond. Aaron Storm, though, your winner.
You'd think he won the world title with the way he's celebrating. He only won because he got help. Look at this.
Do you know how many other titles he's held in the past at VGIW?
Well,
Probably a lot.
He's been a world champion. He's dabbled in the tag scene. Actually, his teammates are currently trios champions. In fact, his protege, Bruce Stubbs, is currently GHK world champion. He'll be defending the title against a mystery opponent at our next event. Aaron Storm is continuing to work his way up. He's actually had recently a number one contendership match to fight for the Intercontinental title.
Yes, these your competitors over at VGIW, there's the women's division that has the wild card title, which I've always been very fond of. Can you explain that title as the Disciples of Darkness from VGIW make their way down?
Of course, so we have several titles for the women's division, and well, with these two have been a constant presence in both the United Team titles and the Wildcard titles. The Wildcard Championship is essentially the women's equivalent to the Hardcore title for the men, and it's where the women can go no count-out, no disqualification, absolutely just bludgeon each other with weapons. And the United Team titles are the women's tag team titles, and these two have been a presence in both championship scenes because, as you can probably tell, these are two malevolent and can be quite sadistic in the way that they abuse their opponents.
Pain and Malice. Now, they've been around for quite a while. They just recently lost those tag titles, did they not?
Yes, they did. In fact, recently lose it. They're actually going to be fighting in a rematch. It's actually going to be a triple threat tag team match where they're going to be looking to regain the titles from the Monroe family. Recently, the Monroes have been taking over in VGIW, winning all the gold.
It's quite scary. It feels like what I have to deal with Rob and Perkin and Chopper from the BWI, with them and all their gold. But tonight, Pain and Malice from the Disciples of Darkness will be taking on the Women's British Wrestling Invasion for the women's tag team titles here at Shock Wrestling. Now, Jen Pickens, sister of the infamous Jim Pickens, somebody who's been a part of Shock Wrestling since the beginning. Once a wrestler, sometimes a ref, usually a backstage PA. Jen Pickens, though, the sister, Rob brought her in here to Shock Wrestling. And Jen Pickens, apparently, according to Rob lore, met Iron Maiden at a bar and asked the Iron Maiden herself here to join the British Wrestling Invasion. And they have been reigning tag team champions since Mayhem 3 back in March of this year. They have the iron grip on this tag team championship, and they barely defended on Shock Wrestling, Dom, because they say we've beat every women's tag team at Shock Wrestling. We don't need to defend it against these guys anymore. We've crushed every team in both singles and tags. And I think tonight maybe we can have the Disciples of Darkness take down the WBWI.
Well, let me tell you, they may have beaten everyone in Shockwave Sports, but as we know, the wrestlers on Shockwave Sports and the wrestlers on VGIW are two different breeds. I don't know if they're quite ready for the Disciples of Darkness, saying that they are beating up the Disciples of Darkness as I speak. But
it's okay, I do that all the time too, Tom. But it's kind of weird though that tonight we're kicking off the show with, I don't know, I was kind of rooting for Aaron, now I'm rooting for the Disciples of Darkness. It should be all completely flipped.
We are not able to stick to this strategy of Shockwave Sports versus VGIW. But I got to tell you, they've got to be careful. The Disciples of Darkness, they are very malicious in the way. Holy cow, that was impressive! Oh my god, wow, this is incredible. So while Pain and Malice are obviously quite brutal individuals that will do that, they don't care what they have to do in order to win. They'll gouge your eyes out, they'll scratch and claw at you. I am seeing two bona fide athletes here. I can see why they've been champions this long. That's impressive right here.
basically what you're telling me is after this matchup, there's a strong chance that these two tag teams could become friends. Oh, big hit there by the Iron Maiden. Now, of course, you see the crowd freeze bottles on the side of the announce tables. It's new flavor. It's beans on toast. That was recommended by Rob for tonight's episode of Across the Pond. Jen Pickens going after Malice. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom. Malice was just recently in one of the wild card matches.
Yes, in fact, I believe Malice, the title changes hands quite often, but yes, Malice, in fact, was wildcard champion at one point. And so, just hope for your sake that you don't see any weapons. Oh, I think the back of Payne's head just hit the barricade on that one. That was a nasty shot right there. Ooh. Payne and Malice, though, you were saying about, that we could see that these teams become friends. The way I see it, with the way these two are, I could see this being like a Terry Funk, Mick Foley situation where these two teams beat the hell out of each other, but gain mutual respect from that.
Yes, of course. Now, I believe this might be a good time to talk about any of your other women's wrestlers that have been making a name for themselves at VGIW.
Okay, well, of course, as I mentioned earlier, there is the Monroe family who have been taking over 3 generations of wrestling. You've got at the top the grand matriarch, Ms. Joyce Monroe, who is a multi-time world champion. You can see her on VGIW and Terrific Texas Wrestling. There's Boris Monroe, who's in Canadian Destroyer Promotions, another one of the VGIW shows, who is currently fighting for the Canadian Men's Championship. And then, of course, you've got the granddaughters Amber and Helen Monroe, who have been dominating the United Team scene. Not only that, there's many other wrestlers. There's, of course, Ruby Bourne, who appeared at last year's Across the Pond event and is currently working her way up the ranks to, fight for the world title. Oh, God, that was vicious. These two are damn impressive right here. I could root for the Disciples of Darkness, but I gotta tell you, I can see why this team has started to get a bit full of themselves. They are incredibly talented.
Iron Maiden picking up Payne, throwing her against the hardest part of the ring. Now, you have quite a large women's division across your brands. We have just around, I believe, 11 members in Shock Wrestling, as it's a slowly growing division of our show. Look at this by Iron Maiden, though. Oh! Tombstone! I bet somebody is feeling the pain. Look at this!
1,
a weak cover!
2, 3! It's over! It's over! You say
Jen's cheering! Wow!
You say it's a slowly growing division. This is reminding me of the days when the VGIW women's roster first started, and we had Sophia Muller become a multi-time world champion, dominated the division. Currently, these two seem to be in that position. I hope for your sake, because I've been in this situation before, that your women's roster continues to grow and get stronger, because these two need some worthy opponents that can truly take them off their perch. They are formidable.
Yes, we got congratulations to the WBWI for retaining. And I would just like to give you a shout out, Dom. Back when we started Shock Wrestling, I was able to check out VGIW, and because of your expansive women's roster, I was able to take a lot of influence from it. So we kind of have you to thank for the WBWI being so dominant here at Shock Wrestling.
Oh no, it's all my fault. No!
As we move on to competitors showstopper competitors. We have Trevell Noah versus Hansh Acharya. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Oh, Hansh Acharya, right? Yes.
Acharya?
Yeah, Hansh Acharya, a wrestler who in VGIW has been... Okay, so this one's going to get a bit more complicated as we talk about another friend to the...
We know Nova's entrance. You could just spend the whole time talking about Hansh.
So, in the beginning of VGIW, we've been collaborating with another channel as well. Basically, one of the people who helped us with several VGIW wrestlers has their own channel, Outrage Combat Wrestling. Sadly, most of this is lost media, but Hansh Acharya started off not only as a VGIW wrestler, but was dominating in Outrage Combat Wrestling back in the day. Has been consistently year on year one of the more impressive wrestlers over in Outrage Combat Wrestling. Started climbing the ranks in VGIW, has become a multi-time world champion. Hansh Acharya is someone who, like has been just so incredibly impressive, has taken on some of the best that we have to offer. I'm just telling you right now that Nova here has better be ready, because Hansh Acharya has so many different ways to twist him into a pretzel. I'm like, all the best to Nova, but I know what Hansh is like. I have a feeling I know how this match is gonna turn out.
Nova, of course, was the Shock Wrestling World Champion before Nicholas, the crowd pleaser himself, became the World Champion, who Nicholas will be facing on Paz tonight for the Shock Wrestling World title. Now, this competitor, I think, what shows has he appeared on? Has he appeared on GHK at all? Or just VGIW?
Just VGIW.
Okay.
Hansh Acharya has had some classic matches with the likes of Ace the Tank Barkey, not to be confused with Shockwave Sports' own Ace.
Yes.
But Hansh has proven himself to be formidable. He's appeared here and he's appeared in Outrage Combat Wrestling. He has dominated in both companies, and I know that he has been extremely looking forward to coming over here, because Hansh wants to dominate in one more promotion, even if it is just for one night. Hansh has gained a bit of cockiness over the years, but just like with the last match, it's because he has faced so many formidable opponents. He might be running out, honestly.
That makes sense, especially when you have so many shows across so many brands and wrestlers who have been around for so long. They, similar to the WBWI, they're like, come on, we've beat everybody. What more do you want from us? Let's see what he's got here against Nova tonight, though.
Hansh has been around for nearly since the beginning of the near 6 years that VGIW's been around. Hansh knows his way around the likes of around similar opponents to Nova. He's faced all comers, but Nova, I am looking forward to seeing if he can handle Hansh Acharya, because when someone does, that to me shows that they are a cut above the rest. Two former world champions, as we kind of discussed, coming up belows here. Two people who have been at the top. So I know that regardless of this outcome, we're seeing two, really good wrestlers colliding here.
I love that across the board, some matches, VGIW wrestlers will have the height against Shock wrestlers, and other matches, the Shock wrestlers have it against VGIW. I love the variety in the competitors here tonight at Across the Pond.
There's such a great variety of designs at play. This is what I love to see in professional wrestling. You don't get too many wrestlers that start looking the same. We don't see too many people with just default face, short brown hair, all looking exactly the same. This is some rinky-dink indie fed. No, these are all recognizable, wrestlers that you can get behind.
Oh no, Hansh with the pin.
Oh.
Only a one count.
Hansh.
Nova is quite the competitor here at Shock Wrestling.
Oh my god, I can certainly see that. He snapped to that so quickly. Hansh had no chance of reacting. That is what he's going to need to do. That is what I've been hoping to see. The force there with some of these shots. He needs to keep that up. He is doing a great job. One thing I want to point out, I don't know if Nova will take advantage of it, but if you look closely at that left knee of Hansh Acharya,
yes,
he's actually got a knee brace, and that's because that left knee is actually a weak spot for Hansh Acharya.
I wonder if Nova will use that to his advantage at all. Now, Nova's quite a respectful wrestler, though. He doesn't have what some competitors across the board at Shock Wrestling have, where they cheat, they lie, they steal.
Oh my goodness. I don't think he needs to be disrespectful with some of the performance I've been seeing here. Oh no. Hansh Acharya setting up for the ankle lock. It's on the outside, so it won't make much of a difference, but wearing down Nova. if he's already getting to this point, he must feel that he can already put away Nova in a damn hurry. Is he cocky, or is he onto something? Has he whittled away Nova faster than we expected?
Climbing back into the ring, it does seem that he wore him out, especially with that submission. I like that he's continuing to target the leg. Do you think there's a bit of a parallel that because he knows his pain in the leg, he knows how to transfer it onto somebody else?
Hansh might be one of our best submission experts. If there's someone who can pick apart limbs and make it so that once he gets a submission locked in, it's as good as over, it is Hansh Acharya. The most effective moves of his are his ankle lock and the label lock. If he gets you especially in the label lock, then the match is as good as over, in my opinion. As good as Nova may be, he really needs to avoid getting caught in that submission.
I'm sure Nova has studied some of the tapes of him. Nova's one of those wrestlers that will spend time to really understand why his competitor is wrestling. What are they wrestling for?
Hopefully he can do what so many other wrestlers in VGIW have struggled to do in overcoming Hansh. Oh my god, busting him open with that one, and now believing he's knocked him out here. 1, 2, 3! Oh my god, that
VGIW sweep. This on the men's side, at least, this is unbelievable.
That is incredible. I don't believe I could be misremembering. It's been a bit, like I said, nearly 6 years now. I don't recall the last time Hansh has won by pinfall like that before. This is unprecedented.
And did you see how he was using the rope for some extra resilience there? He had his arm kind of wrapped around it. Smart competitor here tonight.
Oh,
all
absolutely.
Right. Now, Dom, across wrestling universes, whether that be WWE, AEW, or whatnot, I feel like most recently at their pay-per-views, they've really fallen in love with the meat match. And so has Shock Wrestling. Tonight, the Belt of Zeus, which we might as well rename the Belt of Meat, is held by Big H, who will be taking on Brutus Armstrong for the Belt of Zeus.
Oh my god. If you're talking about big meaty men slapping meat, Brutus Armstrong is absolutely one of the big ones. Over in VGIW at least, has been undefeated. Currently, look what you see in Brutus's arms right there. That right there is the championship briefcase. Now what that means is Brutus Armstrong is guaranteed a world title opportunity. And let me tell you, the fact that Brutus is as dominant as he is, where it's seemingly no one can beat him. I don't know how Big H is going to handle it, but seemingly no one can stop Brutus Armstrong. The fact that Herman, has to worry about Brutus at any time. Hell, Brutus might cash in tonight. We don't know.
That's a valid point. During the Ace versus Herman matchup, he's got to be on the lookout.
Genuinely, Brutus has has that golden ticket to turn VGIW on its head, and wow, seeing Big H in person, what a beast!
This Big H, one of the crowd pleasers, wearing the Irish Giant with a bear on it. Yes, he's got that Irish in him. I feel like that's a threat to us tonight here at Across the Pond, but whatever. Big H is here with the Belt of Zeus. Now, Brutus Armstrong was at last year's Across the Pond.
He was, yes. I believe he was in the Team VGIW versus Team Shockwave match with Herman and Hank, which is crazy to think that Herman and Brutus at one point were on the same team, and now Brutus might be Herman's undoing.
That would be quite the feat here at Across the Pond. You got me all worked up now. Now I'm waiting for a cash-in.
All I'm saying is, there's a real chance here tonight that Brutus walks away with 2 championships.
Now, Big H, of course, part of the So Far So Good channel, a group of comedians who make comedy videos, podcasts, and of course, they have 2 feature films that they made during the time period of the Oscars and then edited for like a week afterwards. A feature film. There's 2 of them on the So Far So Good channel. Make sure to check it out. The link, of course, will be in the description. Big H, though, the only So Far So Good channel member left on Friday Night Strike, because Jab, who has been feuding with Ace, will, he moved over to Monday Night Call, basically to continue the feud with Ace. I traded him. I got a few people out of the trade. And Jab and Nicholas, of course, are good friends, also part of the So Far So Good channel. Jab will be taking on Lucky 83 for the So Far So Good TV Championship later on tonight, which is a match I am looking forward to. But the Belt of Zeus, this belt has some lore behind it, Dom. Quite extensive, I would say, as well, where the left plate represents what used to be the ginger weight title. We have a lot of redheads here at Shock Wrestling, and there used to be a title to celebrate them. And on the right plate is what was formerly the M2J2 title. Zeus came down himself and created that belt out of the 2 other belts. And now it's in the hands of Big H.
Oh man, I'm familiar with the Gingerweight Championship. People who've been watching Shockwave Sports for a while might actually remember there was one time I actually fought for the Gingerweight title.
Yes!
And because I was wearing a mask, you couldn't prove if I was ginger or not.
We couldn't tell. Yeah, we didn't know the ruling on that. It was me running out and pulling my hamstrings kind of moment, it felt.
Oh my goodness, but with this matchup, I got to tell you, I am of 2 minds about this, because on one hand, Brutus Armstrong feels like the biggest, possibly easiest slam dunk that VGIW has for a win here tonight. But on the flip side, if Big H can win tonight, that could send a wave of motivation to the VGIW roster, because for the past few years, the VGIW roster has been trying to beat Brutus Armstrong, and so far, no one has done it. No one has been able to pin Brutus, no one has been able to submit Brutus. Hell, no one's ever been able to beat him by count out or disqualification. The most they've been able to do is win like a Rumble match by eliminating him over the top rope. So if Big H can show that Brutus can be beaten, that would be a big thing here to see if maybe that VGIW undefeated streak could be shattered.
Yes, it could mess with the whole roster's mindset, believing that Brutus can be beaten. The Giant can be taken down. Oh my goodness, the strength by these 2 competitors here tonight, though.
This is incredible. 2 monoliths colliding. This really does feel like, you called it the Zeus Championship. It really does feel like 2 gods are colliding right now.
The Clash of the Titans, huh? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how many more references I could do. I gotta give a shout out to Ace and his wonderful stage design, his decorative design. I love the VGIW logos on the side of the stage.
It's honestly very impressive design work, honestly. I am so glad, like, it's been more than worth it to come out here tonight. This feels like a genuine arena and not at all like we're in a video game simulation.
Of course not! I also really like the way he embossed across the pond into the mat. He said it was a pain in the ass, so shout out to Ace. Look at this swing and a miss by Big H. Brutus, though!
It's over! It's over!
Oh my god!
We're gonna get a new champion!
This has got to be it!
1,
2, 3.
No!
Not
kick
happening!
out.
I can't believe it.
There's
Brutus Armstrong.
There's
Wow.
only one move Brutus has that can go beyond that. The superplex into the Falcon Arrow. He might be going for it. Look at that. Oh, but Big H blocking Brutus off. And that's good because Big H has been doing so damn well. He cannot afford to be hit with such a devastating move. And now taking him across here. That is phenomenal. I am a big fan of Big H as he lifts up Brutus. Oh my god!
Dropping him down. Wow. What a meaty matchup here tonight. I have no idea who will overcome who as Big H goes for the pin. 2! Another kick out.
I gotta tell you, every time these two slam each other, I feel the ground shaking beneath my feet. The size of these men, combined with the strength of the slams, is causing the Richter scale to go off here. And now Big H with a power slam!
Into another cover. 2. Another kick out by Brutus.
This is what I've been worried about. Big H has been showing himself off in big time here, but Brutus Armstrong does not go down. I've seen wrestlers do whatever it takes to put away Brutus, and nothing works. But Big H taking things to another level. What a splash, and another cover.
1, 2, 3.
He's done it. Big H. He's beaten Brutus.
What a feat by Big H. I can't believe it was done here at Across the Pond.
This is incredible. The people at VGIW, look to the locker room. You've got to keep an eye on this. If Big H can do it, one of you can be the first to beat him at VGIW. Big H has shown that it's possible. This is history.
The forbidden door has shaken. I was getting worried about our ring. We have so many matches still to come tonight, folks. If you're just tuning in, congratulations to Big H. Welcome to Across the Pond. I'm Johnny Von Hollywood, joined by Dominus from VGIW. And the next matchup, I don't know if I could say will be as sports entertaining. Let me rephrase that. I believe it might be more sports entertaining as Andre pinning Roberts. He's a character, let me tell you, Dom. He is here tonight to take on a very special competitor from VGIW. But let me give you a brief history of Andre. I lied. Let you give a brief history on the apocalypse that is here tonight.
The apocalypse has arrived. Suzuki, a multi-time Kitsune Kingdom champion, and up until recently is at least in law, essentially the figurehead of Kitsune Kingdom. Suzuki has been an absolute formidable force, stretching his opponents into submission. He's got a great ability to work in the ring, as evidenced by the fact that, again, he's won the world title multiple times before. And I gotta tell you, he isn't impossible to beat, but it's gonna be tough. That's all I can say.
Now, Andre specifically requested to face Suzuki, and like I said, Andre's a bit of a character. Quite a few months ago, after he was brutally beaten by multiple people on Friday Night Strike, he went to a rehabilitation center, was working on, getting his arms and his legs back to working and everything. And most people across the board have said that they think he checked himself out and was able to make his way back into Shock Wrestling. And as you can see, I've never seen him in an outfit like this, Tom. I think Andre, the mastermind, is still losing his mind.
This is the person that wants to face Suzuki. Listen, all respect to Shockwave Sports. I don't know what I'm supposed to make of this.
No, listen. Don't respect Shockwave Sports. Don't respect Andre. This is just too much. I'd say this is disrespectful from Andre himself. He, what is even on his face? Now, Andre wears makeup, so that's typical, but he's got Mommy Rhea Ripley on his shirt. This Jeff Hardy getup. I don't know if he found this on Community Creations, but I'm sure Suzuki hates the disrespect that Andre pinning Roberts is bringing to the ring.
If I'd have known this is what we were in for, I would have suggested recent GHK debut. He Knuckles the Clown to face him for how goofy his getup is.
Exactly. But Andre, former world champion on Friday Night Strike. He was the Shockwave World Champion earlier this year for 2 months.
How the
2.5
mighty have fallen. Oh my goodness.
Listen, man. I kind of give him what he wants. I look to him like a little brother. I gotta admit that, I guess. He asks for matches, I give him matches. And former world champion status.
And now you've given him this match with Aku Suzuki, and look at how it's playing out right now. Oh, nice escape though.
Suzuki might have that kind of Gunther approach where he's like, don't disrespect and play around in the ring, you know, just...
It's very much an old school mentality. If you're going to be silly, then he's going to smack and stretch the hell out of you. The kind of thing that would make Stu Hart smile.
Yes. And Andre, of all competitors, he's definitely one who deserves it. He's showing quite a bit of offense here tonight. He did get absolutely brutalized by our current world champion, Beacon, on Friday Night Strike. But listen, maybe this is what Andre needed, to be taught a lesson. There we go.
He is going to be taught a very vital lesson. Maybe this will help snap him out of it and teach him some sense. They're saying that if that was the case, then I would send Aku Suzuki on half the VGIW roster.
Suzuki might be pissed off that he's like, you put me in this matchup, Johnny Von Hollywood? Of all matchups I could have had? You're giving me this guy? Look at this, though!
Oh my goodness, he is... This is even more than I'd normally expect from Aku. He is really, locked in this one.
Teaching Andre a lesson. What is this?
Oh! It's over already!
That's what I'm talking about. Aku Suzuki taking down the clown. Andre pinning Roberts.
Aku Suzuki very firmly showing what he does. If you want to see more Aku Suzuki, then he'll be on Kitsune Kingdom on the VGIW channel. He's currently been knocked off his perch at the top of the kingdom, but you better believe he is ascending back to the throne with a right quickness, especially if he keeps up with performances like that.
And that's your newest show over on VGIW, right?
It is actually, yes. We got several Japanese wrestlers in that promotion, and yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff to come. More wrestlers are coming as we speak. So yeah, check in the new episodes. You'll see new stuff happening all the time there.
Now I have a question for you, Dom. Who would win in a fight, a bean or a dog?
Oh my goodness, you brought over 1/3 of the anarchists. In fact, I hate to pivot to VGIW once again for another promo, but...
No, that's what the point of Across the Pond is. We're in the Forbidden Door. That's all you're here for. Talk about VGIW.
So, we have this event called Vincent Wave, which was originally made to make fun of one of VGIW's past wrestlers, Mark Vincent. What everyone but me what everyone didn't expect, except for myself, of course, was that Mark Vincent was back and better than ever, making his grand return. With Vincent Wave 2 Horoscope, we are hoping to make lightning strike twice by bringing back the leader of the anarchists, been gone since 2K19, Xander Horus. We're hoping to see return. If we do, that's a former world champion right there. And Rottweiler, I gotta imagine, he's been keeping quite quiet about that, but I bet he would love to see Xander Horus return as well.
Rottweiler, quite the competitor. Perkin, I have never seen this before in my life. Hold on, folks. We gotta take a step back. Back in the day, Perkin, Rob's right-hand man, of course, the two who started the Brotherhood of the BWI here at Shock Wrestling. Perkin, the Bean himself, quite the competitor, took a bit of a step back this year when he moved over to Friday Night Strike in the grand trade between Kaw and Strike, and started being more of a manager to the newer BWI members over on Friday Night Strike, who then, of course, have been successful in their own respective careers. But Perkin, getting into the ring for the past few pay-per-views, still showing he's got that fight in him. I was about to say he's got that dog in him, but that'd be disrespectful to Rottweiler. Perkin proud member of the British Wrestling Invasion. So I believe the Bean here tonight doing the Hogan thing. I'm a little confused.
Part of the British Wrestling Invasion. And you know what's more British than anything else? Hollywood, baby!
Hollywood, Hulk Hogan! That, So what I was originally going to talk about was Perkin, big fan of the Beans on Toast Crowd Freeze, the new flavor here tonight for this special pay-per-view. Only could be purchased at our live events.
Oh, let me just give this a try. I've got it right here. Oh, God!
That's what I'm saying. Like, and Rob keeps saying, "Oh, it's a British delicacy," and I'm like, "Homie, please." I don't think we know the fans. Hey, there's a lot of beer in the crowd. That's what we know.
Yeah,
big kicks there by the Bean.
You would need a lot of beer to wash down that. Oh my goodness.
Now I'm just thinking of like flavored alcohol, like bean flavored.
Holy cow! Rottweiler doing that just so we can stop talking about this atrocity.
The Anarchists have been around for a long time. I remember watching the Anarchists about a year ago too. Oh!
Yeah, the Anarchists might be the original trio in VGIW. Like before the trio's title even existed, they were around, and they've had peaks and troughs where sometimes they will just be a bit more underground, only for them to come back in a major way. And I suspect with this upcoming event, they are about to hit another big old peak in relevance, and it might be starting here tonight if Rottweiler can pull out the W in this.
Here we go.
1, 2.
Oh, only a 1 count.
Wow. That is incredible. The Bean hanging in there and making it clear he is not going anywhere.
Would you say Rottweiler has a certain type of moveset or a certain type of style when he gets in the ring with competitors?
I would say that out of the Anarchists, Rottweiler would be the wiliest, the scrappiest. Like, because he is so small, he can he's got a variety. Like, there's nothing truly off the table with Rottweiler. He can fling himself all around. He might get a bit dirty at times, but Rottweiler, absolutely, like, one that I find to be the most unpredictable, really, of the Anarchists.
The BWI loves to praise that they've been trained in pub brawling style. Oh! Big kick there. So that's why you don't see a lot of huge moves by somebody like Perkin here in tonight's match. Oh! You see a lot of fists getting thrown, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if you were going to pick an Anarchist for pub brawling, this would be the best one, Rottweiler, and what a dodge there by Perkin! Honestly, this is Perkin showing what expert pub brawling is like. Irish whip over the ropes to the outside.
There he goes.
Get out of my pub. Whoosh.
Rottweiler on the ground.
It looks like he's put the dog down here.
Yeah, maybe he's taking a nap.
Oh, yes.
There you go. He was recovering there. It was a trick tactic. It's like when the dog's acting like it's not going to, you know, come up to you and attack you.
I was just about to say, if he didn't get back up, I was just about to start telling the story, like, oh, he's just sleeping, you know, and then when you look away, you know, you're like, where's Rottweiler? And I was like, oh, he's gone to a farm, you know, it's fine, it's great.
He's been sent to the farm. Uh-oh.
Oh, Rottweiler.
Throwing Perkin into the corner.
Going for the leg here. Oh, that's a nasty shot there. And Perkin with a little bit of a limp. And caught with the code breaker there.
Into a pin. 1, 2. Kick out, though. Now, I bet Perkin has a lot of respect for the Rottweiler, though.
He's definitely... Oh, gosh. Even though they may be in different companies, Perkin seems to recognize a fellow pub brawler, one of his own. If things were different and Rottweiler was in Shockwave Sports, maybe they would be allies rather than opponents. 1, 2. Oh my God. This is incredible, but here we go. About to put the dog down.
Uh-oh. The Bean. Oh no! The dog's choking on the Bean!
No! This is animal cruelty! Rottweiler!
We gotta stop it!
Oh my god.
Able to get out of it. Perkin doesn't really know what to do here against him now. There we go. Rottweiler getting back up.
He has been doing all sorts of stuff, but Rottweiler just hanging in there, even if barely. And now, right across the chest. And now, Perkin back on his feet. Mate, that was incredible. Like just shrugging it all off. Now
Look
the palm
this.
strikes right between, like getting through the defense there. Oh, but still, he just can't keep Rottweiler down.
I hate to say, just a few months ago, I was chanting at Perkin to please retire, but in tonight's matchup, he's been quite impressive as the Rottweiler takes him down again.
And that might be all she wrote, if that, because that is, I believe, Rottweiler's finisher right there. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, 3, it is! Oh my god, Rottweiler! Barely.
The dog has won.
Skin of his teeth right there, but the dog has had its day. Rottweiler coming out with the win. I'm glad because I'm running out of dog puns.
Maybe he should fight Braun Breaker and we can come up with a bunch of new dog puns.
Oh my god.
They could fight over who has the bark. I guess he does.
I don't know. God, that would be... It'd be like watching a dog get hit by a car when that spear connects.
It's time for our TV championship tonight. The So Far So Good TV title held by James Austin Black himself, taking on Lucky 38. Now, you had some fun history, some fun trivia for us about Lucky 83's lore with the TV title.
Yes, so, okay, Lucky 83 recently moved over to Kitsune Kingdom, but before that, he started off in GHK and Lucky 83. So, in the beginning, GHK has had a few titles as we've tried to figure things out, and one of the first championships we had was the GHK TV title. And I might as well rename it to the Lucky 83 Championship, because when he had a hold of that belt, nobody could take it off of him. I remember there was a rivalry he had with another wrestler, Caligar, where Caligar tried and failed, tried and failed, tried and failed. Nobody could beat Lucky 83. I'm pretty sure he ended like when his reign ended, I'm pretty sure the championship ended. And so to see him coming for another TV title, I hope to God he doesn't win, because otherwise you're never seeing that title again.
Well, maybe he'll be able to see a new TV title. The other thing we haven't really brought up is the fear of you just taking titles back with you. If if Lucky 83 wins here tonight, VGIW just gets our TV title, which you could, I don't know if it's possible. Jab's quite the competitor, but Lucky 83 could be the one that gets away with it.
You say that, I'm worried you're going to walk away with our world title. You think you're worried?
Nah, listen, it's Ace. He's having a crisis. He's a loser. He started this whole shebang. I am totally in 100% on Herman's side for tonight's event.
I am hoping and praying, but yeah, you seriously better hope the TV title doesn't change hands. If Lucky 83 gets it, I don't think anyone's going to be able to get that off him. You might as well write the title off if the title changes hands. Just start thinking, what other belt can we make? Well, the TV title's gone, Lucky 83 is going to retire with it. What belts can we make to replace it?
Listen, don't tell anybody else I said this. We're not going to replace it. You guys can just have it. We have too many belts here.
I'm going to melt it down
Yeah, we're going to add it to your collection.
Lucky 83's going to melt it down. That red on his outfit's just going to become even more gold.
Yeah, kind of like the Spider-Man outfit when he put like the Iron Man parts on it. It does look like a belt that Lucky 83 would like. It looks like it would fit really well on him,
It would, actually. I don't know what we're going to do. We have enough championships as it is. We don't need Lucky 83 defending another one on our TV. It's going to get If anything, I worry it's going to get like the Undertaker's urn, just get melted down and turned into a necklace.
So Jab from Chicago, of course, doing the whole CM Punk thing recently to just really get on Ace's nerves, which I find hysterical.
This is... I am curious to see, like, if Jab can, like, back up his performance here against Lucky 83. Like, how do you think this match is going to go, honestly? Like...
I think that Lucky 83 has some skills that could overpower Jab, but Jab has been quite the competitor. As a rookie, became the PWF World Champion, and was able to hold on to that belt up until the point that Ace took it off him. And once again, because of Ace's loss of the PWF Championship, it's what to Mooch. It seems to be what has sent him down this spiral. Of course, immediately attacking VGIW, going after Herman, the world champion. I believe Jab might not be ready for this, is what I'm trying to say. Lucky 83 might be able to overpower and overcome Jab, just because Jab's a busy guy. He doesn't get to study tapes nearly as much as some of the other competitors here at Shock Wrestling.
Trust me, he better be ready, because Lucky 83, whenever I see him, he's typically locked in. He can be damn impressive and very quick and adept at ending a match in a heartbeat. And right now, looking like he's... Oh, wait a minute, might have made a mistake there. And now, taking him into the corner, and a nice shot there. He's got to keep it... He's going for the pin way too early in my opinion. One... Oh, only a one.
There we go.
A little too early, in my opinion, but... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say maybe he can keep momentum in his favour, and wow! Well and truly, Lucky 83 taking over the match once again there.
I love the L83 on his shorts.
Yeah, Lucky 83 has... He's a bit of an enigma at times. I don't know much. You know, if you were to ask me about Lucky 83 as a person, I'm not sure I could tell you a heck of a lot about him. But Lucky 83 as a wrestler is the part that I could probably go on a while. Like I said, when he goes, he can be extremely dominant in a division. And now with this on the outside, driving. Oh,
that's quick moves here by Lucky 83. We have some other masked wrestlers over in Shock Wrestling as well, with a few new ones appearing on Proving Grounds, our developmental tournament. But Lucky 83, I'd say he could influence a lot of the masked wrestlers here at Shock Wrestling. They should be watching this match closely.
Honestly, when you mentioned to me about all the different masked wrestlers, the fact that you wanted Lucky 83, I remember I was going through the roster thinking, okay, who do I make sure doesn't appear? There's one wrestler in Kitsune Kingdom, a Scorpion Diablo, who likes to unmask wrestlers he deems unworthy. When you told me you had new masked wrestlers, I was like, well, for the love of God, I cannot allow him to show up.
Dangerous territory, bringing him into it.
Yeah,
so Lucky 83 slides away. I like the defensive tactics of Lucky here tonight.
He has been showing a lot of his moves here have definitely been ones that kind of mentally confused before he hits the physical attack, and it's really been throwing Jab off here. Jab has got to figure out something here, because if he doesn't, this match could end very quickly. Look at that, once again with the sling blade, just throwing Jab completely off of his game.
Quick kicks there by Lucky. I'm quite impressed he's put Jab down, not to say easily, but he's slowed Jab down quite significantly in this matchup.
It's honestly been a while since we've seen Lucky 83 regularly on the VGIW channel, been making a return to full-time competition. Part of me worried that we weren't going to see Lucky 83 at that level that he was at before, but I think this match is really proving those concerns to be invalid, because he is really... giving hell in this match.
You gotta give him a chance. He might try to renegotiate his contract over here at Shock Wrestling.
Oh my God! Look at this! Oh no! No, Lucky, please, we'll pay you 83,000.
We'll pay you
Meteora!
twice the amount of Shock Wrestling into a pin. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out by Jab.
I got
That would have been dangerous because then you would have stolen my belt.
Oh my god, and now Lucky 83. Oh, right in the face there. And he's still not done. What's he doing? Running
around the ring. Uh-oh. Leg drop.
He's tricking him again. Even though Jab is basically unconscious, he's still trying to throw Jab off. In case Jab was playing possum, I think, he wanted to have Jab get thrown off. Let Jab go, like, where the hell is Lucky? Oh, leg drop. And now...
trading blows here tonight. Jab versus Lucky 83.
Jab has been enduring, regardless of everything Lucky's done. Jab has endured a great deal of offense. Has he done it? Oh my god.
Oh my god. 1,
a match can flip
2.
on a dime. Oh.
Oh, look at this from the second rope.
This is
right onto Lucky 83.
This has been incredible. This just shows how quickly a match can shift momentum here. Everything Lucky's done, maybe for naught right now. There we go.
Into a pin. 1, 2, 3.
And there we have it. Jab, despite Lucky's attempts to bamboozle and trick him, Jab stayed the course there in that match, and it paid dividends. Still your TV champion in this one. Big win for Shockwave Sports.
Congratulations, Jab. I'd say it's been a pretty even showing here tonight by the Shock Wrestlers and the VGIW competitors. But it's time for the big VGIW versus Team Shock Wrestling matchup. An 8-person tag team match. Congratulations, Jab, on retaining the So Far So Good TV title. Once again, check out the So Far So Good channel. And don't forget, folks, it's across the pond. It's the Forbidden Door. Check out VGIW.
Thank you. I'd love to say that I'm surprised that it's been so close, but if you check out the VGIW channel, you'll see there's been a few Shockwave versus VGIW matches on our channel as well, primarily on VGIW itself, but you'll see as well a VGIW extra with our own Team Shockwave versus Team VGIW thing, as well as some Shockwave wrestlers appearing on our latest event as well. And let me tell you, the Shockwave wrestlers can really put up a fight and the wins back and forth between both shows. Let me tell you, if you're enjoying this tonight, there's more to come. I'm loving this, honestly. This has been incredible. That Forbidden Door has been fully taken off the hinges at this point.
Yes, blown open, like a opening of a Twisted Sister music video. Now, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. The Everyman are here. So you have Rod Kip on the left and Everyman on the right. There we go. So, I don't know how, that was about to be a very stupid phrase I was about to say to Dom. I don't know how often you use the game. He has freaking 4 shows over there. Of course he uses the game often. Don't you hate the pyro breaking? I'm breaking kayfabe now. Don't you hate when the pyro goes off, it mutes the audience for some reason?
If you're talking about complaints, I had until they got the most recent update out, there were times when I was trying to set up matches and the AI just would not do what I would not finish the match.
They just refused.
There's one tables match, which if you watch it, I call it a no contest because eventually in reality, I was just getting so sick and tired because they just kept beating up Byron and I was thinking, grab a table!
Oh, 2K. Love that game. Everyman and Rod Kip are here, part of Team Shock Wrestlers. Now, both of them have held the Outer Rim Championship recently. Everyman won it, then, of course, Rob complained to me and took me to court. I declared a multi-man matchup, and Rod Kip was able to get away with the Outer Rim Championship. But just this past Friday night on Strike, Rod Kip lost the championship belt to the Outer Rim Championship belt to Dave O of the BWI. who Davo is cashing in for a main event against Rob for the European title because he wants the first time ever in Shock Wrestling at Across the Pond to have two Englishmen main event a pay-per-view. Woo! That was a lot of words. Thank God Ace is coming back later. Sully is here. Sully from PWF also representing Shock Wrestling.
Honestly, when you showed me, I knew that that whoever was representing both teams, you purposely have kept a mystery to me. So when I'm seeing these, I know that whoever has submitted themselves for Team VGIW better be some of our best, because right now I am thinking this is going to be a tricky one. And I don't even know who the fourth person on Team Shockwave is. Oh, and I've just found out.
Oh, boy. Now, this competitor, Jovan, he's my boy. He's your boy. He's the truth. He's the can't-miss event. Jovan is here, and listen, folks, even though I traded him in the great Animus trade from Friday Night Strike to Monday Night Caw, I believe he is having the time of his life on Caw. I believe he is the reason why Caw is getting the views it's getting right now. He is the reason why butts get in the seats. I think these four competitors, I'd say, are some of the best here at Shock Wrestling.
You've really pulled out all the stops here. I don't know who Team VGIW is, but they better be. I am praying that we have got some hard hitters for this one, because otherwise we are screwed. This is an impeccable team right here.
Yes, and I have to be honest with you as well. I may have not known most of the Shock Wrestling team tonight as well. I knew the Everymen were in it. I did not know Jovan and Sully were going to be here, so I'm excited for the surprise of the VGIW characters as well, dog.
This is incredible. None of us know what's going on with this.
That's how it runs here at Shock Wrestling, baby. Don't you just love those banners on the stage? Ace did a good job.
Oh, Ace did an amazing job with all of this. You see that subscribe button? You see that subscribe on the ring?
Heck
Follow
yeah.
that. Subscribe to Shockwave Sports. Do it now. I will come through the screen otherwise. Oh my God, it's Blue Thunder.
My favorite competitor. He has had some great matches over the past few weeks on Monday Night Caw and Friday Night Strike.
Blue Thunder has been such an oddity for VGIW. So, to go over some backstory, Blue Thunder, one of the older wrestlers, you can find him on the Terrific Texas Wrestling tapes, but despite the fact that he is getting older, seemingly, despite that, continues to wind back the clock and pull out matches that I would not expect. When I talk about Hansh Acharya and I talk about how dominant he was back in the day, do you want to know the first person to beat Hansh Acharya was?
No way.
That man right there. And I could not believe it. It's genuinely incredible. Blue Thunder, I don't know if, he's either going to get jobbed out in 2 seconds, or he's going to be a hidden Dark Horse wild card in this.
He's got this. He's been having a grand old time over on Shock Wrestling recently. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I stumbled across one of the Texas tapes and he was on it the other day, and this was the same week he appeared on Shock Wrestling the first time this month, it shocked me that I was like, this guy's an old man?
He's actually going to be fighting for the Kitsune Kingdom Legends Championship in a future episode of Kitsune Kingdom, so be sure to check that out. And now coming down to the ring, Barry Tanner. So, in GHK, in the lore of GHK, it is run by Theodore Cornwall, another old school wrestler. And Theodore, because sometimes he can get a bit of dictatory for everyone's liking, needed some protection. So Barry Tanner is there to be the bodyguard, the right-hand man of Theodore. And so, Barry may not be the flashiest wrestler, but he can be a bit of a bruiser when he wants to be. This is a very interesting, not who I was expecting to see here, but some great GHK rep here tonight.
I do know that Mikhail I wouldn't say has been a fan of Barry Tanner, but he's brought him up a lot since we've been seeing him over on Friday Night Strike. I'm a fan of Barry Tanner, though. Mikhail, he flip-flops with, he flip-flops with our Shock wrestlers, even. Co-commentators, am I right? I see why you work alone.
Behind the scenes, I have two friends who help with little bits here and there, and the person who made Barry Tanner will flip-flop on Barry Tanner, so this doesn't surprise me at all. Oh my god, it's Platinum Pete!
Yes, another one of my favorites. He's been appearing on Shock Wrestling. I love this guy. Now, what's the lore behind Platinum Pete?
If there's someone whose success just seems to just come to Platinum, to any wrestler, it's Platinum Pete. Been around since the days of terrific Texas wrestling. Pete has traveled the world and seemingly done it all. Won world titles in the likes of terrific Texas wrestling. I believe he's been a Kitsune Kingdom world champion, been a VGIW world champion. He has done it all. He is a great veteran, a submission specialist. He is I don't know who the fourth member is, but it's going to be a hard time topping Platinum Pete. He is, in my opinion, the de facto leader of this team.
Yes, the other night, Mikhail yelled at me when I said that he gave me David Hasselhoff vibes. But,
I can see it. I can absolutely see it.
Platinum Pete, though, handsome fella. I believe in Platinum Pete.
I can safely say I'm so glad he has moved past that brief sideburns phase he had in 2K22, where he had the thickest sideburns I'd ever seen. It looked like if you punched those, you would break your hand on them. Behind the scenes,
going for that honky-tonk vibe.
Behind the scenes, we were all begging for Pete to shave those sideburns.
Well, he looks handsome now, that's for sure.
Oh my god, this is gonna be...
He's got the tan, the bleached hair, looking like Ryan Gosling and Barbie.
We've got two seasoned veterans here in the VGIW run, and I gotta tell you, that is a game changer right now. I'm a lot more confident in Team VGIW just from Pete's presence. And now we wait for the fourth member to join. Oh, oh, here he comes. Let's get a good look at him. Anytime now. There he is!
Oh my god!
In a puffer jacket, it's Cthulhu!
Cthulhu is here. The call has come and Cthulhu has arrived.
Oh my goodness. Cthulhu, not someone who is extremely well decorated in VGIW, but someone who I have been rooting for, because I believe he possesses the skills to go far in professional wrestling. He's pretty strong, he's pretty athletic, he's got the skills, and I think this is a great chance for him to really showcase that in front of a brand new audience.
Yeah, I was getting yelled at again by Mikhail on Friday Night Strike when I was hyping up Cthulhu, saying, Eater of Worlds and just the power of Cthulhu, and he's like, it's a guy in a mask, and I was like, it doesn't matter. He has power. He's Cthulhu.
He's got powers. He's got skills, wrestling skills beyond your mortal comprehension.
Look, we got Blue Thunder starting off this matchup against the Everyman.
Oh, now look at this. Up on already. He's looking for a big move here to put away Blue Thunder early. This match might not be lasting long.
Now, I see how Ace booked this match in Shock Wrestling's favor, because all three competitors, Rod, Kip, Jovan, and Everyman, are rookies still here in Shock Wrestling. Only Jovan's been around for a year and a half, but the other two haven't even been around for 5 months yet.
Oh no, Barry Tanner there.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at Everyman giving him the death stare.
This is the thing with Barry Tanner. His whole job in GHK is primarily, he's got two jobs, wrestle and protect Theodore. And in this moment, while Theodore's not here, he's protecting another old man in Blue Thunder, and that has shifted momentum in a hurry.
Blue's going for the pin right away. Kick out, though.
Far too early, but Blue Thunder, whoa! Defying the years. That is impeccable. And he is getting down. He is
hyping up the crowd here at Across the Pond.
Blue Thunder is so excited to be here, and he is killing it. Oh, wait a minute, though. He might have spent a little too long. And those elbow strikes there, Blue Thunder. Here we go. Grabbing up and
taking
excellent.
every man down. 2. Oh, there you go. Stoppage by Jovan, though. Every man needs to tag somebody else in. This is not looking good for him. Once
Blue
again,
Thunder's going for Jovan now.
Going right after Jovan, kicking him off. Sully is the veteran on this team. There you go. Sully going after Blue Thunder. Oh boy, chaos is erupting on the outside of the ring. Multi-man fight now tonight.
It's turned into a brawl here. Oh no, everyone's ready to fight. A referee needs to get control of this match quickly here. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Blue Thunder going after Rodkip now. Just recently losing that Outer Rim Championship, then getting beat up by Blue Thunder. Yeah, I can't feel too good for him. Oh, he's out on the side of the ring.
Good
Poor Rodkip.
God. I've lost track of who the legal men are in this match. It's been so chaotic.
I have no idea. I think every man's still tagged in, honestly.
This is... Oh, an axe handle to no one.
Platinum Pete's just walking around the ring like, who should I fight?
The wrestlers are... Oh, whoa! Jesus! Where did...
Oh, there you go. Every man with the meat
snapping
stick.
into a Slim Jim.
That's what I'm talking about.
Snapping into a copyright-free meat stick. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite weapon of all the new weapons.
There's some crazy weapons in this. Oh, nice.
Taking every man down again. So are you telling me Blue Thunder and every man are still the legal men?
Honestly,
what are these two doing in this matchup? Just taking over.
They're taking everyone on. You guys realize you're supposed to just focus on the legal man, right? You don't have to... This isn't like it's 2 1-on-3 handicap matches.
If it makes you feel any better, I believe both sides aren't used to all teaming up, so that is great. Shock Wrestling side, these guys definitely aren't ever teaming up.
I'm still shocked. Blue Thunder just got hit with a steel chair and just walked it off. He's getting into
he no-sold that shit. He was like, not today, son. I don't care, rookie. I'll show you how it's done.
I'm going to take you back to the days when I would kick Keith Storm's ass back when he was young. Holy shit.
Throwing him across the whole stage here. This is wild.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh!
Every
Barry Tanner!
Every competitor keeps jumping in and out of the ring. Blue Thunder going after Jovan. I have no idea who the advantage is anymore in this matchup.
Oh my god. Oh my. This is ridiculous. This is nothing like the match we had last year. That was at least a little, this is, oh my god. Whoa, on the outside. This is unmitigated chaos right here.
I like that Cthulhu's just kind of chilling, observing, being the watcher of worlds, seeing what's going on in this matchup before he goes for an attack.
Cthulhu sees all. Oh! And Pete didn't see that Slim Jim coming.
No, he did not. Blue Thunder and Pete kind of helping each other out against Everyman, but Everyman overpowering Blue Thunder. This is wild. Everyman, rookie, tag somebody else in. Come on, homie.
Oh my god.
Going out. Oh no!
Oh! Oh my god. He's going after Cthulhu.
So this was the match I lost my voice. I can feel burning in my throat now. Oh, look at this! Everyman!
Oh my god!
2, 3!
Blue Thunder's eliminated! Oh,
this
Barry Tanner stepping
wild. Who's up next? Barry Tanner. Oh my goodness, quick pin on Barry.
2, 3.
Damn!
Oh my god!
That's what the point of the chaos was. I understand now as...
The Platinum Standard, though! Pete! Oh, no way! The eliminations are coming
every
quick!
man back and forth with the eliminations here. Maybe that's what... Maybe both teams planned this chaos attack for this reason.
One. Oh.
Kick out.
You're not taking out a multi-time world champion that easily.
Barry, get out of here. Come on. Taking your time.
Barry, throw some hair.
Rod Kip looking for a weapon. Interesting strategy by both teams.
Oh my god. Oh, we are on the cusp of another riot at this rate.
Gotta be very careful now as, of course, Platinum Pete and Cthulhu are a man down from the Shock Wrestlers. Oh!
Oh my god. This could be... This is looking like it's falling away from our team very quickly.
I mean, those 2 quick pins, that was able to get rid of everybody, but Platinum Pete came in quick with that submission on the Everyman to which he tapped.
That move has helped Pete many times before in winning top prizes. You get locked in that, you're as good as done. And now,
not to focus on the 2 rookies, but VGIW has been dealing with mostly Everyman and Rod Kip in this matchup. They still got to face Jovan and Sully standing on the side there.
Apparently, we also need to sort out Pete with an eye test, because that drop kick was well off. And now, Pete going into the corner now.
Probably rattled around by that Slim Jim earlier.
There might be, and now...
Oh, look at this. Good recovery here by Pete.
Oh, wait a minute. A backbreaker.
Oh, that could not feel good. Pete Sully.
Checking to see if he can still feel anything below the neck after that one. As they're begging for a tag, and Pete soaking in with a crowd right now. And whoa!
Damn! Taking down Rod Kip again. Not even letting him get near his teammates. This is a very smart strategy by Platinum Pete.
He has wasted no time at all in this. And now, going for Cthulhu, maybe to finish the job here. Oh!
There you go. Rod Kip getting some hits back in here tonight at Across the Pond. If you're just now joining us, welcome to Team VGIW versus Team Shock Wrestling.
And now... making the tag to Sully here, and the big men collide.
There we go. Oh no. Cthulhu. Sully's got nothing on Cthulhu.
Oh god, Cthulhu's going for everyone here.
Straight after Jovan now. Oh no, missing. Continuing the fight on the outside of the ring. This is dangerous. I believe this is what faltered the VGIW team to losing multi-men. Oh, a megaphone!
A megaphone, and now this could be a... Oh, no! Disarmed there! That was great stuff there by Sully, now managing to keep momentum in Shockwave's favor.
There we go, Sully into a pin on Cthulhu. 1, 2... Oh, only a 1 count.
Oh my god, Cthulhu's back up.
Would you have thought it'd be Cthulhu and Platinum Pete as the final 2 for Team VGIW?
Honestly, I kind of do think that they are the stronger 2 of this team. So it's good to see Cthulhu getting to showcase himself off on a similar level to Platinum Pete. And now, you might be about to lose Sully.
Uh-oh. Cthulhu with a big one here.
Oh! Listen, Cthulhu,
into a pin.
Cthulhu, I understand you learned that move independently, but the past few weeks with Andrew Owen has made that move a bit of a sore spot to watch. Oh,
look
my
at
God.
this. Cthulhu. Look at these taunts by him. He's really... It's like he's drawing energy from the crowd tonight. Rod Kip and Jovan screaming.
Sully can barely make it, and Cthulhu ready to put him away. God damn.
Into a cover. 1, 2, 3.
And
Putting
it's
him
dead
away.
even. Oh, wait a minute, though. Whoa!
Wild Jovan coming in immediately. He's hyped up. He's energized. Him versus Platinum Pete. Here we go.
Spine
Oh my
buster!
God! Into a pin. 1, 2.
Oh,
Kick out.
but a kick out.
The can't miss event. Jovan able to get out of it from Platinum Pete.
But
He hasn't
now,
faced as many veterans to the likes of Platinum Pete in Shock Wrestling before.
this could prove to be that dangerous for Jovan here. Pete looking for something here to put Jovan away. Going for an axe handle to wear him down. But I'm looking for that Platinum Standard. If that gets locked in, Jovan is going to very quickly learn what it's like to face someone of Pete's level. But Pete tagging out. Not what I was expecting from him there.
I believe he's trying to save his energy. Oh! Rod kick punching Cthulhu right in the tendril.
Great plan, guys. That worked out amazingly. Oh!
Sully, what are you doing here, Sully? Jovan trying to take down Cthulhu. Go home, Sully.
Maybe struggling to accept he's lost. I think he was hoping he'd be the one to carry it for Team Shockwave here. But look at Jovan!
There we go, into a pin on Cthulhu. One. Stoppage by Pete.
That was very quick by Pete, racing over, and Jovan. The anger there. Oh! And the brawl breaks out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but neither of these teams have ever tag teamed together before.
No, this is a very... Oh, Jesus! This is very new for Pete and Cthulhu for certain.
My guitar!
I don't think they've even shared a ring together. Oh!
Super kick by Jovan.
And their time together is just about to end. Cthulhu. No! I was certain.
To resist.
I'm shocked about that. Pun not intended. That is incredible.
What a wild matchup between Team VGIW and the Shock Wrestlers. Jovan. Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! That's, oh no! That might have been the worst botch I've ever seen on Shock Wrestling.
He might have just impaled himself on the ring post.
He's gonna have to see a medic after this. Oh no.
Every bone is broken after that.
That was terrible. Oh no.
It's
Jovan's just falling apart.
I thought the yellow would be like representing gold, but no, it's apparently representing the banana peel he slipped on.
That was awful.
Oh!
Every move, I don't know what's broken on the guy. I'm worried. I hope Cthulhu doesn't hurt him too badly here.
I've been impressed with Jovan up until this point. He's been doing very well, but it might very well be over for him at this point. We might be seeing the inevitable being delayed.
Maybe
right
the
now.
ropes weren't tight enough, like that one WWE event a few months ago.
Oh man, that can be a wrestler's worst nightmare. A baseball. Oh my God!
Jovan just losing his mind. Yeah, he's definitely rattled from that. I don't even know what you call it. Impalement.
He better get his mind back on the game here. He's up against a veteran. He cannot afford to be this rattled, because Pete could be... Oh, no, Jovan. I think he might have just barely at the final moment, the final second, crawled it back. He's clawed it back, surely.
There you go, Jovan. You're okay, buddy. You can do this. Sending Platinum Pete out of the ring.
That is incredible there by Jovan, managing to rebound, rubbing his chest on the barbed wire. Maybe not the most recommended thing. Maybe he's just checking to see if he can still feel below the after everything. Oh, he's trying to tire Pete out, giving Pete the runaround.
Look at this now. There you go, Jovan. Getting some combos in, now chasing right after Cthulhu. I wonder what Rodkip's doing on the side of the ring over there. He's keeping an eye on Platinum Pete.
Pete right now just thinking, oh god, this is way harder than I thought it was going to be. I think Pete was expecting this to be far easier, taking on a rookie like Jovan. Clearly, he is sorely mistaken. And now, against the ropes here, ducking under. Growing for the Spinebuster once again. Is this the end for Jovan? No. Breaking it up right there. But, oh no, not even the legal man, but still getting the platinum standard, but didn't lock it in there. You saw the leg didn't get around the head.
Dangerous, a dangerous move there. Maybe he realized that he's not the... Maybe he was getting a little confused amidst the chaos.
Either confused or a warning shot, like, you keep that up.
Oh,
Next
yes.
time I will lock it in.
That makes sense.
Oh no, whoa!
Jovan getting a recovery now.
Oh god. Oh no!
I
Hitting
can't believe this.
Hitting the
Locked
corner.
in.
Oh! Cthulhu interfered, but Pete is out. Pete is...
You could tell these competitors, they're getting tired. Rodkip, though, up on top.
I don't know if Pete even has the strength to stand anymore. That was brutal from Jovan. And now, the finishing shot. Surely this is it. Look at this. Oh my god! Yeah, that's it. I think that hit the barbed wire baseball bat. The ref is calling it. Pete is done.
That abysmal move onto Pete. I hope he's okay after that. I'm still a bit worried about Jovan as Cthulhu takes down Rodkip. Jovan going in for the save. No, Jovan a little confused and dazed.
Jovan's taken a lot of abuse. I'm not shocked that... Oh! I'm not surprised that he was unable to interfere there. But either way, look at this. Now, Cthulhu in a very scary predicament right now. 2-on-1 now. Oh.
Oh! Right into the gut of Rodkip. Jovan not able to do anything here.
Might be best if you take a breather after all this. My god. Oh, no. Oh! Oh, no. Okay, Cthulhu ensuring he takes a nap.
Yeah, we gotta tell Cthulhu to stay on the hard cam, not go onto that side of the ring.
Good god.
Beat up our competitors over here. Look at Platinum Pete, though. He fought a great matchup. Oh no, another guitar is gone.
That's the third guitar. How many guitars? Like, what is your budget like? Is it just like, okay, ring, that's going to be like 10,000. The arena's going to be 50,000 guitars, 100,000.
Yeah, typically. Especially since I have so many. Ace always thinks it's funny if he sneaks one of mine in there from the personal collection. Oh!
Oh!
Right onto Cthulhu on the outside of the ring. Rodkip getting back in the ring. Him and Jovan taking a breather, trying to regain some strength here. Cthulhu might be doing the same.
Cthulhu, he is looking very much worse for wear. The hopes for Team VGIW really starting to wane. This is not what we saw last year. Oh, but wait a moment.
Uh-oh. Look
Cthulhu!
out, folks. Oh
And
my god.
It's down to the final two. Jovan, Cthulhu. This is far closer than last year's, that's for damn sure.
This is insane, folks.
We would have had Hank show up, but Hank, currently on sabbatical after Keller, his teammate, betrayed him. So maybe that's one other thing that would have helped us if Hank wasn't gone right now.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Oh, knee to the face there of Jovan.
Oh my god, now here we go. It's like, okay, you can't have Hank, so you'll have Hank's hero, Blue Thunder. The person that got Hank into the business. And now, oh no, Cthulhu. Oh my god!
Taking down Jovan, kick to the face, rolling all over the barbed wire bat. That can't feel good.
If Jovan is done, I will not be shocked. Oh no, not onto the barbed wire baseball bat. Holy shit, Cthulhu! Going for the pin, but the bell's already rung.
I think he knocked him out there.
onto the barbed wire baseball bat. That's not shocking. I've got to give it to some credit to Jovan. He went through so much abuse in that match and still was the final person standing for Shockwave Sports. I'm happy we won, but I got to give some credit to Jovan. He has got some potential.
Congratulations to Team VGIW, Pete, Cthulhu, Blue Thunder, and Barry Tanner. What a matchup, as this is your final matchup in the booth with me here tonight, Dom. Thank you so much for joining and opening the forbidden door for Across the Pond.
Of course, I'm happy to be here, although I'm glad this is the final match because I still gotta wash that beans on toast drink out of my mouth.
Yeah, disgusting. It's time for Ace versus Herman. Now, do you want to give the whole history on Herman? Because Ace has like a 6-minute entrance, I swear to God.
Okay, so to get into Herman. Herman is someone who, when I think about wrestlers that are like the heart and soul of VGIW, Herman is one of them. And don't worry, 6 minutes, I could go on for 6 minutes about Herman. Herman is someone who started off back in the day in terrific Texas wrestling. He has traveled the globe, Kitsune Kingdom. You know, he has been all over, traveling the globe. He has proven himself. Like, he is someone who started off back in the day feared. He was your typical heel giant back in the early days, who everyone learned to fear rather than respect. But that changed over the years as the friendly side of Herman came out. Now, well respected in the locker room, Herman has gone on to be someone who is admired and sometimes a little overly trustworthy, has had issues with some of the people he's been friends with turning their backs on him. Herman, though, has absolutely been one of the, he's been an absolute star over in VGIW. Recently, finally won the world title. After all this time, Herman finally managing to overcome the odds and winning by taking on both Hansh, Acharya and the Reaper. If there was ever a match that people would not have expected Herman to win, it was that one. But managing to overcome the odds. Herman also has a son, Sid Onslaught, who is in VGIW, and Sid trying to live up to his father's legacy, that level of respect. And you got to think he is watching on to see how his father does tonight, because this is incredible. Like, if there is, in terms of legacy, there are a few bigger than Herman, and oh my god, he has not even entered the ring yet.
I told you, see? Ace is here tonight. Now, Ace started all of this chaos in opening the Forbidden Door this year by immediately after losing the PWF World Championship, targeting and attacking VGIW and saying he wants to go after Herman. And I don't condone this. Once again, I'm all for opening the Forbidden Door, but Ace losing his mind here after that big loss against Mooch for the PWF Championship and being naked without a championship, I think he needs to get over it. He went from, oh, I'm a retired wrestler, to fully back in the ring now. Of course, the two sock puppets are with him, his royal guard, if you will, representing the crowd pleasers here tonight. Yes, Ace is taking on Herman. Now, Herman, I'm a big fan.
I can tell you that when Ace started going after Herman, there was an outrage in the VGIW locker room, because regardless of the levels of success of Herman, he is a well-respected, well-regarded legend backstage, a locker room leader over behind the scenes. And to see Ace, you've said, being rather pompous and kind of arrogant, giving me Theodore's vibes in the way that he retires just to come back again. At least he's not as old as Theodore. That would be absurd.
Ace's co-commentary on Monday Night Raw, Raven, likes to call him Ace Bischoff.
Oh my god. I get the feeling, for everyone's sake, we better hope that Herman gives Ace a thorough humbling here. What is he?
See, I told you he had a long entrance, right?
He's lifting up an invisible belt. Like, is he preparing himself for when he holds the VGIW title?
I didn't even realize that! That is totally true!
Is he practicing? Is this like some... Is this...
Oh,
is he,
that's so funny.
Is he rehearsing for when he wins the belt? Like, Ace, there's presumptuous, and then there's this!
That was ridiculous. Finally, the man we wanted to have an entrance. Jeez, and it's not even gonna amount to the same time, I bet. Here he is, the legend.
Herman is not gonna waste any time here. Herman is someone who lives for the sport. He is battered. You can see the scars from the decades of wrestling all over his body. We don't know how much time we have left with Herman, quite honestly, but Herman has always made the most of it, and coming out here tonight, he was probably getting impatient waiting for Ace to finish that entrance, because I know Herman, and Herman will want to get into this scrap and make it a legendary encounter. For them, this is extremely important. He wants to give everyone here watching tonight a show for the ages, despite his aging body.
Now, he is definitely a competitor that has been around, and I actually caught Ace watching Texas tapes and caught a bit of young Herman back in the day.
Oh man, Herman has back then was a physically imposing force. Still, obviously, 7 feet tall is quite impressive to behold, but Ace probably has the strongest chance here and now with Herman at this ripe old age. Now, one thing I just want to say completely off topic, but looking at that VGIW championship, one time there was 2 world championships in the VGIW show alone when we had a brand split between Mountaintop and Genesis. There was the Limitless title, and we have that represented. You were mentioning about the Gingerweight Championship earlier with the Zeus title. Similar thing here, where that hexagonal strap is a little representation of the Limitless Championship, which got unified with the world title. It was actually a great match between Herman's son Sid Onslaught and the Reaper, with the Reaper coming out on top in that encounter.
Big fan of the Reaper, actually. I am. Oh my god, look at the size difference between these two competitors.
Herman there. Oh, these two are sizing each other up. I think even Ace realizes he can't just run into this. And now maybe it's become a little bit more real for Ace. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, he is walking away from the big man, telling him to come fight him. Ace is scared tonight.
The goal of Ace running away just to then try and be like, come and fight me, as if Herman's the coward.
I've been telling him all month. Oh, look at this.
No way. Oh my god, not like this.
One. Oh, good kick out. I've been warning him all month. Herman is a threat. He is not a competitor to be reckoned with.
Herman is a living legend. He is one of the most iconic wrestlers, in my opinion. Like, I dread the day that Herman retires, because to me, he is one of the cornerstones of the company. Ace, again, he does not want to... Oh, Herman's had enough! Herman's had enough! He is going for Ace here! And now Ace, forced to put up or shut up.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Herman showing Ace his place here.
You want to mess with the big dogs. They don't get much bigger than Herman. And now, giving Ace what for here in this one. Get in that ring.
There we go. Taking Ace down. This is what I'm talking about. This is the Herman I like to see.
Herman has a few different ways of finishing a match off. He's got the electric chair drop, a move from his TTW days that I forgot to use in the TTW tapes recently, so I've got to fix that. he's got other moves as well. He's got from his Disco Fever days. Oh my God, those massive forearms. He's got a dancing leg drop, the gigantic leg dropping across the chest. And of course, he has what he's about to do right here. His burning Herman finishing move. A 7-foot drop. Is this match already over?
Burning Herman taking Ace down here tonight. I can't get over. I told Ace over and over, you don't understand the size of some of those VGIW competitors. Herman is a beast, around since day one, putting Ace up top.
He won episode 1 in VGIW in a tables match with Cliff Cruz by fallaway slamming Cliff Cruz through a table. Holy shit!
He broke the ring! Broke the ring! He took Ace down! I can't believe it!
This is incredible!
What a wild win here tonight by Herman at Across the Pond!
Oh my God, forget smashing the forbidden door. Herman smashed the damn ring!
The legend truly lives on here at Shock Wrestling. Straight out of VGIW, Herman retains tonight. What a wild time.
I am so glad that I was here for this tonight. That has truly been history in the making. And if you want to see more of Herman, if you want to see more of the wrestlers you've seen, and so many more, do please check out the VGIW channel. And of course, hit the subscribe button on Shockwave Sports before you come check us out.
Next matchup is Eddie O Violence and Rich O Slaughter versus yourself and Chopper for the CAW World Tag Team titles. I believe you have it in you to retain. Don't forget, we still have 4 more matchups here later on tonight. But very special thank you to VGIW. Very special thank you to you, Dom, for joining us tonight at Across the Pond. I love that we were able to maintain the tradition and do it again this year.
It's been incredible. If you've enjoyed all of this, then I have no doubt in my mind that we'll be doing something like this again next year. Do be sure to check it out. The festivities have only increased. Let me tell you, if it's been getting bigger and bigger, then you can only imagine what's going to be on both channels next year. Keep an eye on Shockwave Sports and VGIW.
Thank you so much. Hello, Ace. Welcome back to the booth.
I'm going to just say this, and we're going to move on. If that ring did not break, I would be standing here as your VGIW World Champion. That Herman, broke our property. I'm going to send him an invoice for that ring.
Yes, all invoices going to VGIW, of course. What a wild night it's been, though, folks. Across the Pond is off to such a great start. I've been having a blast with both Dominus and Robert. It was cool having some of the British members over here in England.
Yes, Rob's got to prepare for his main event match tonight, of course, against Davo.
What a main event. The infamous announcement from just a few weeks ago that Davo would be cashing in on Rob. I still can't wait for that match. But up next, though, is a very special VGIW matchup against the World Tag Team Champions. We have Eddie O Violence and Rich O Slaughter taking on Dominus and Chopper.
I like these guys. These guys competed back on Monday against Warp and Jaden, and that actually ended with Jaden attacking Warp. More updates on that tomorrow. But I think these guys could be walking out our new World Tag Team Champions, which is a little scary. We managed to keep the TV title. Jab beat Lucky 83 earlier. I did not acquire the VGIW title. So titles have stayed on their respective promotions, but that could change right now, especially when you have the owner of VGIW in this match. But I know those World Tag Team titles do mean the world to Dom and Chopper. They're not just gonna give those belts to Slaughter and Violence.
Now, are you sure they're not going to, quote, just give those belts to them? Because there Dom is representing his company, his brand, Video Game Intense Wrestling. Of course, they have 3 shows. Dom talked about it earlier with myself, of course, and all the... we had a ton of competitors from VGIW. The Forbidden Door was broken down and lit on fire, Ace.
It really was, and this could make the Forbidden Door explode if VGIW takes the World Tag Team titles from us. Dom, representing his brand, though, I do respect that. As somebody who runs Monday Night Caw, I also feud with my talent sometimes. So maybe Dom, even though he employs these guys, maybe he's not the biggest fan of them. We don't know.
I do like Chopper's gear tonight, though. Look, got the little hockey gear. He got the, or is that a hockey jersey?
I would say so. Definitely some kind of jersey.
Cool.
Very.
Chopper and Dom, reigning tag team champions for quite a while.
The 3-time World Tag Team champions. They beat Jaden and Warp at the Fight Night pre-show, and once again, Jaden and Warp not on great terms right now. But the state of the COD Tag Team division is crazy right now, and Dom and Chopper have been leading the way. I can't deny, even with their BWI alliance, how dominant they have been on the blue brand this summer. It truly has been the summer of Dom and Chopper.
Now, you're a big fan of tag team wrestling, aren't you, Ace?
I love tag team wrestling. I mentioned it in a YouTube short that the first ever TLC match, which was a tag team match, might be my favorite SummerSlam match of all time. Probably in my top 5 favorite matches of all time.
And, you know, Ace, of course, our personal decorator here. He designed the stage for tonight. Congratulations. I haven't gotten a chance to say, it looks beautiful, Ace.
That's another invoice I'm waiting on from VGIW. I had to 3D print that whole curtain. Took me 7 months to 3D print that curtain.
So, in my humble opinion, Ace, and I don't want you to get mad at me, but in my humble opinion, is it really a big deal if we lose the World Tag Team titles to VGIW?
You know, like I said, we have to figure stuff out with the tag team division, because I heard rumblings that the BWI is trying to go after the Blockbuster Tag Team Champions. More on that tomorrow. So much stuff is going on backstage.
I don't get how it's allowed. It doesn't make any sense.
The BWI just do whatever they want, and I try to control it. We both try to control it as much as we can. But they'll take us to Wrestler's Court. They'll whine to us in a kayfabe text. It's not fun here with the BWI sometimes.
Is Chopper already getting the upper hand in this matchup?
So I heard this match is under BWI rules as well. A lot of matches tonight I heard have been under BWI rules. I think the Shock Wrestling versus VGIW match was.
As we've seen throughout the night, and of course beforehand, we stated in the weeks leading up to this as the VGIW takeover started, that VGIW guys are pretty large compared to some of our Shock wrestlers. There are some titans over on VGIW, yet they still have that BWI pub brawler in them.
Absolutely. I mean, Chopper's got the height on both of these guys, though. Our boy Big Chop, as Robert likes to call him. We got a piece of glass here. No disqualification in this match.
Right after the owner.
Yeah, right on his boss. Chopper bringing in a stop sign. This feels like a pub fight right now. I mean, this is stuff that you would see outside of during a pub fight, right? Maybe a bloke brings in a stop sign from the street. Somebody takes a piece of the light from the roof of the pub. Wild things could go on in a pub.
I thought they still used candles over there. I'm confusing myself. Look at Chopper once again.
You ever seen a bar fight?
Like, it in real life?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen
I didn't really go to many bars.
I've seen some pushing, but I don't think I've ever seen a fist fly. Owen just falling onto that stop sign.
You gave me a flashback to college as Chopper goes for the pin.
Oh,
Idio Violence and Richo Slaughter, two great competitors over on the VGIW. Not really showing the performance you'd think. Maybe they're afraid of their boss Dom.
Little stage fright maybe. This is a big stage. I'm sure for both VGIW and Shock Wrestling. This is one of the biggest events of the year.
I'm excited. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Across the Pond, everybody. We have quite a few matches left here still, but the World Tag Team titles are on the line. Will VGIW's Idio Violence and Richo Slaughter be able to take the tag team titles back to VGIW?
I'd like to thank Rob and Dom being on commentary earlier. On my way up to the booth, they gave me some things from Greg's. Shout out to Greg's here in London.
Now, folks, I must be... Oh, boy. I must be completely honest. I'm feeling it tonight, folks.
You have a match later.
Rob,
You got to be a little nervous.
yeah, but
Going
sadly...
for a pedigree, but no.
Rob gave me quite a bit of alcohol while we were in the booth.
Oh,
The
well.
Staropramen? Staropramen? I don't
lost
know.
me.
British words.
You could have just said
They
Guinness.
said it earlier, Ace. Don't get me started, man. I spent a long day with them.
Perkin and I have had discussions about, if light beer is even worth it. And I guess I'm not a real man unless I drink dark beer.
Which we gotta talk about Perkin. Everybody's going after JVH. Oh, he's pro BWI. Meanwhile, Ace has been talking to Perkin. Jeez, please. That's all. I had to get that out there.
Listen, Perkin and I may not have the same beliefs, but we're friends.
See, Rob and I aren't friends.
Well, DDT.
Here we
Dom
go.
is out for the count right now. No countouts, though, in this no DQ BWI rules match.
Now, it's been a long night, folks, and I'm sorry, and I have to apologize to Dominus, but I don't know which one's Eddie and which one's Rich.
I should have labeled it. Just throwing the stop sign.
Look at Dominus taking the sexy long-haired one down.
I'm sure nobody's brought it up. Our new Crowd Please flavor exclusive to the UK because the flavor is beans on toast. I don't think that would...
It was brought up.
I don't think that would fly in the States, so exclusive to the UK.
Which I try... I don't even want to... I don't want to talk about it.
It's
the bread flavor. That's disgusting.
Yeah, we wanted to get that wheat flavor like a Blue Moon beer, but
it did not work.
We're trying our best. Look at Dom here onto the announce table,
showing his employees how it's done. I'm sorry, his contracted employees. How it's done.
And still some hits there. Both staring down. Oh, DDT through the table.
This remarkable Ace taking down Dominus. This is awesome chance at Across the Pond. Will the British take over?
World Tag Team titles on the line. And now setting Chopper down to the side of the ring. The hardest part of the ring. Drop kick, though, by Dom. Lifting him up.
British announce table crushed. Corey Graves and Michael Cole shocked.
And this tag team partner of the ring. Oh, look at this. Dom, though, kick.
Quick moves by Dom. Now, of course, Dom knows these competitors. He watches them every week, sometimes multiple times a week.
Might think
chop back in.
Might think they're in over their head challenging the World Tag Team Champions here. I mean, Chopper's no slouch. I'm sure if it was up to Dom, Chopper would be a full-time guy in VGIW.
Oh! Dom getting attacked by the barbed wire bat.
Now, this would be a tough object to find in a pub, but I'm sure very doable.
They like rip something.
Yeah, maybe
I'm sure,
behind
like,
the
off the wall.
Maybe behind the bar there's a fence, and then yeah, maybe there's a baseball bat hanging like above like the wall. I guess it's very doable. Let's see what Chopper though will take out a hockey stick. I mean, that could also be at a bar. Sure, a sports bar. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Give
just
it a bat.
rip a signed stick off the wall.
No, that's no, don't do that. That's my Tyler Kennedy signed stick.
Throwing the bat. Oh, jeez. Chopper.
Oh.
My goodness. See, these British wrestling guys, this is what I'm saying. Always causing shenanigans.
Oh, knockout blow.
Oh, could this be it? Will the World Tag Team Champions retain? 1, 2. A kick out, though.
Kicked out of the Chopper knockout blow. Damn.
I'd say it's been a pretty equal night, though. Back and forth between VGIW wins and Shock Wrestling wins.
No doubt about it. Ooh. Couldn't believe.
Oh, look at this. This could be it.
Pin. Two. Kick out. It's been a night where I've had to cheer for Jab because I didn't want to lose the TV title. Shout out to Lucky83, though. One of the coolest competitors over on VGIW. Chopper
Big
now
fan.
flexing.
Also a big fan of Herman, of course.
Oh!
Whoa, swinging a miss. Now, that's the thing with these British guys. Don't know how to play baseball. It's America's pastime, baby!
Has now a bit of a tie-up there.
Bro, what is he doing?
I've been trying to follow, the football, as the British would call it, and I think I found my team.
Oh, really?
I've been enjoying the Chelsea Blue, and I don't know if that's a bad thing. Let me know, British in the chat, if that's a bad team to follow. Oh, but I've heard they're not the greatest record-wise. They're kind of like, because everybody likes the Manchester team, so I kind of tried to find the lower team that I could cheer on. I didn't want to just do Ryan Reynolds' team. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. Dominus now taking out both members. It's funny that Ace has gotten into football while I've gotten into NASCAR, and yet I'm the pro British guy. All right. I got that redneck in me.
Oh, into the barricade. I have the literal British in me from...
I keep getting yelled at that I haven't picked the driver yet, and I'm planning on going to the Daytona 400.
Oh, right hands there from Strong Boy Dom. Skull-crushing finale onto the steel steps.
That can't feel good.
Oh my God, that's got to be it.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. What a finish.
Usually I'm not too happy with Dom and Chop, always winning. But that was a pretty good win here at Shock Wrestling's across the pond.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Dom and Chopper getting another win at Across the Pond. Both of them were victorious at last year's event. So, this is one of their highlights of their year.
Honestly, they earned it. I'm proud of them. Now, no matter what Dom and I had said in the booth together earlier, whatever attacks that may have been, proud of them.
Big congrats
Good job, VGIW.
to the strong BWI members. Dom and Chop, you're better than Rob.
But it's time for the PWF World Championship matchup.
Now,
Andrew Owen versus Mooch.
I'm not happy.
You haven't been happy for like months.
Yeah, you're right. General
Sound like
manager.
me.
The general manager of PWF, McHale, who is still in charge of the belt itself, has acquired a special referee for this match. And we're about to find out who it is. Yeah, McHale sprung this on me during the call time.
It's Jordan.
Oh
my God! Straight from Ratatouille! Straight from... Damn it, I can't remember the name of the kitchen.
I see McHale's tactic here. The restaurant? Gusto's?
Yeah. Gusto's! Linguini is here!
I see
All right, now
Mikhail's.
you can continue.
I see Mikhail's tactic here, making the first ever PWF champion special referee, trying to continue, the legacy of PWF, making sure Mooch gets a win tonight. But he seems to forget he is facing the Spider Trooper, Andrew Owen. This will be no walk in the park, JBH.
Of course, Andrew Owen had appeared on VGIW just recently. Over the past month, as you
attacked Herman.
You're sending him after him.
I never said I sent him to attack Herman per se. That was his choice.
All right.
But the Spider Trooper making his way down. Andrew Owen could be winning his first world championship in his career.
Welcome, Andrew Owen. Now, Mikhail, of course, you're complaining about his choice of ref, but to be fair, it is our own fault with our whole new referee situation going on across Shock Wrestling, trying to get some new refs.
And Nicholas has been a fantastic referee these past 2 weeks, and the referees that keep trying to keep him down is just it's the system trying to bring down our underdog Nicholas as always.
The system, as in the world champion, holding on to the world championship while also
because he keeps winning
matches.
Not his fault. He's that
doesn't
damn
sound
good.
Corrupt at all.
He's an American hero here in England tonight, and
Here you go, folks. It's time. He's finally here. Mooch.
getting ready for a little Mooch combat tonight. Holding on to a belt he should have never won.
Listen, he beat all the Mortal Kombat characters.
Ugh.
If that doesn't mean something, I don't know what does. You were just like a side project at that point.
Wow. Okay. I have it on good authority.
He beat Raiden.
I have it on good authority. I almost beat him twice in that match by countout. Mooch just couldn't get back in the ring. He was too weak.
But he did. And he won. Mayhem 2 sign. Hell yeah. Classic.
Mooch thinks he'll be walking into Mayhem 3 still a world champion. I doubt it, folks. I doubt it.
Well, I can't side with you, but Mayhem 3 is a ways away.
You know who will
So good luck to Mooch's quest. 1,000 days, Ace.
You really want 1,000 days of Mooch?
As a PWF World Champion, honestly, I wanted it with Jab as well. You're the only one. I'm like, that 1,000-day reign thing. I'm glad it was ended.
Well,
You know what? If Andrew Owen wins the belt, 1,000 days, baby.
Wow. So you think Andrew Owen's winning tonight?
I think there's a very high possibility. I completely believe that Linguini is going to call this match fair. There's no reason that he would side with either team more than the other.
Now we can't.
And team as in crowd pleasers or the Mooches.
Now we can't forget Mooch and Andrew Owen were a tag team called Spider Mooch. They did win the tag titles together, but then Andrew Owen decided to want to be more than that. So joined the crowd pleasers, may have attacked Mooch. That was on his authority.
You know, you keep saying that, and it's making me believe you less and less.
Well, the truth hurts sometimes. And
See, that's a Javon reference. See, I got that.
live here on Shockwave Sports across the pond, we are going to see Mooch lose his first title defense. How embarrassing would that be, losing your first title defense?
I'm sure embarrassing. I've defended my title before. Lost it before. That's happened a few times.
Oh, you're talking about the shorts title?
The cardboard.
Oh,
the short. Yeah.
You're still the current shorts champion. You got to defend that in a month. We got Title Wave next month.
Yeah. Listen, I have a bigger problem I have to deal with later on tonight first.
Oh, suplex there from the Mooch. Quick pin here.
Rolling over.
1, 2.
Oh my! That was a quick count.
He tried to fast count. He tried to get Mooch that win.
He's learning. He's learning on a pay-per-views for some reason, but he's learning.
I doubt. Linguini's got a lot of... Linguini has been doing this longer than both Andrew Owen and Mooch, at least wrestling. He should know how to professionally ref a match.
Look at him just staring at them.
You like Andrew Owen's knee pads?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Nicholas made those
I like
himself.
the purple. Oh, wow.
He's very talented.
I bet. As Mooch is still tied up by Andrew Owen.
Targeting that arm there. After this event, the crowd pleasers are getting out of England so we can celebrate with some real food. As Andrew Owen going to a cover after that driver. Mooch with the just kicking out, though.
Unbelievable Mooch. I thought he'd put up a little bit more defense here at the beginning.
Oh! Big boots setting Mooch to the outside. This is what we like to see, folks.
So far, the former so far so good champion, Andrew Owen, still a bit crowd pleasing. I know he's part of the crowd pleasers now, but still.
A lot of people...
crowd pleasing.
A lot of people think Andrew Owen... Oh! Clothesline there from Mooch. Could be the future of Shock Wrestling. I mean, if we look at Germstars, shout out to Germstars, Andrew Owen is always averaging high matches.
I believe this world title shot is more than earned, but I do look at this from the perspective of the friendship that we saw form and blossom and then fall apart rather quickly
Andrew
between
Owen,
Mooch and Andrew.
Andrew Owen told me he never liked Mooch. Oh!
Bro, what?
Yeah, he just saw Mooch as, a way to get the tag titles.
All right, that's too far. I think we're going to have to cut it.
I'm speaking the truth here.
Dude.
Mooch is just gonna sit down and be a keyboard warrior, play his little Rocket League, and think that he's world championship caliber.
Now, I don't agree with the keyboard warrior status, and I thought he put that away when he put you away for that world championship. Linguini is distracting me, Ace.
Yeah, Linguini's counting.
He did a dance around the ring. Lost count after 6. Got to 7, but both men are back in the ring.
Oh, Scorpion death drop, though, by Andrew Owen.
Nice.
And now Mooch getting right back up, though. Oh, miss.
Oh!
Ugh.
I love both their gear tonight. Oh! Andrew taking Mooch down again for a quick pin. 1, 2.
No.
Hate to agree with you, Ace, but Linguini looked like that was a bit of a slow count.
Yeah.
He does have a little bit of a bias towards the Mooch-a-maniac.
And you all think the crowd pleasers are corrupt. Look at what Mikhail's doing to this PWF brand.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Mooch. Andrew Owen. Mooch.
It's
Mooch. Owen.
big swing.
Mooch.
Back.
Owen. Mooch. Owen. Big.
Who will overpower
Mooch.
who in this matchup?
Owen. Former tag team partners clashing. Mooch. Owen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Andrew Owen,
Oh,
though.
quick.
Right back. Oh, right hand there from Mooch.
Who's going to overpower
Oh,
who?
let's go. Linguini's even enjoying
Linguini
this.
cheering.
He's a fan of the action. And a tie up there. Off the ropes. Oh, jump up. Here we go. Classic Andrew Owen. Oh, but missed there.
There you go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Andrew Owen has never been a world champion here at Shock Wrestling before.
No, this would be his first world championship, which is
And
a
of
pretty big
course,
deal.
Mooch
Look at
is
this.
Uh-oh.
Another
Oh!
spider driver. One, two, three. Guys,
What?
Ratatouille is my favorite movie. You would not think I'm friends with this guy? Come on.
Oh my
We have a new
God.
PWF World Champion, a new crowd-pleasing PWF World Champion, and we finally got it off that keyboard warrior.
Wow, folks. That actually got me.
Congratulations, Andrew
I don't
Owen.
even know what to say.
Oh, say congratulations. That's what you should be saying.
Shut up, Ace. How about that?
His first world championship in his
Congratulations,
career.
Andrew Owen, on your first world championship. Wow. Passing that PWF boy around from the Mooch, who was once part of the Spider Trooper's friendship, now over to the Spider Trooper himself, and part of the Crowd Pleasers. Shocking events unfolding here at Across the Pond tonight, but it's time for another world title matchup. The Shock Wrestling World Title, Nicholas versus Paz.
I'm looking forward to this match. This is going to be crowd pleasing, let me tell you. Paz, the Aussie Outlaw, has been eyeing up this world championship. Won a Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match to be here. And I'm sure he's focused. I'm sure he's ready.
Very good match that he won. I enjoyed watching that.
It's getting a little spooky here.
Yeah, it's all foggy and smoky. I can't see anything. Dude, they still allow smoking in British pubs.
Oh, that'd be awesome. As Paz, the Aussie Outlaw.
This is kind of spooky.
Yeah, he's focused. He's ready. Think this is intimidating?
Yes.
He actually looks very similar to a cowboy character that was in Kevin Costner's Horizon. 2 PLEs in a row, I've mentioned this movie. Part 2 got delayed. I was excited. It was gonna come out in August.
What?
Yeah, this Costner was really trying some shit.
Isn't Costner part of the Yellowstone universe as well? This guy's insane. You know, we just recently talked to Paz before this, before our big trip over to, of course, the United Kingdom. Should have asked him a lot more questions than we had the opportunity to.
Now,
about his outlook on the Outlaw.
Paz main evented last year's Across the Pond against Chopper. Did not pick up the win, so kind of almost looking for some redemption tonight here at this year's Across the Pond.
And that was for the European Championship. So, right?
Yes, the main evented.
Davo versus Rob. What a main event. I can't wait. Anyway, Paz, hopefully, I hope he wins. I think it's time.
I know you and a lot of people think that.
I think it's time for Paz to finally be a world champion here at Shock Wrestling. And I think he's got what it takes to put away Nicholas, the crowd pleaser himself. Now, Paz, of course, had to take I'd say a sabbatical. Needed to clear his head, clear his mind after everything that went down between him and the guard. So I do believe that when he came back stronger and scarier.
Here we go, though. We're about to enter some royalty, JVH. Behold, your crowd-pleasing king.
I'm pretty sure he can get in trouble for doing this here. But I'll allow it, because I do think it's very funny. The King Nicholas is here.
That jacket, the drip is immaculate tonight. Good job, Nicholas.
Yeah, that's a good jacket. Yeah.
Crowd pleaser making his way down. You're telling me you can't wear a crown in England?
I'm not saying that. I don't know what I was exactly thinking of, but maybe it's the king isn't allowed to wear another person's crown. They're not allowed to sit on another person's throne. So like when Queen Elizabeth visited the set of Game of Thrones, they asked her to sit on the Iron Throne, and she was like, "Well, I can't do that."
Nicholas looks ready though. He looks he knows Paz is no slouch.
Will Nicholas retain the throne here at Across the Pond tonight and continue to be the Shock Wrestling Shock Wrestling World Champion?
I mean,
The Shock Wrestling #1 referee, the Shock Wrestling Executive Vice President,
all correct. Now,
and a prick.
I mean, let's not that part. Let's look at the names though. Nicholas has defeated Nova to win that belt.
Yes.
Then defeated the Hammer, a 3-time world champion. Then defeated
Yes.
Javon, everyone thought, who was the next crowd pleaser. And now going up against Paz. This is, people will call it a reign of terror. I think it's a reign of prominence, a reign of respect, a noble thing to do.
Nothing's
to lead
been
Monday
really
Night Raw.
terrifying about the reign. I'd say the reign of annoyance. Drop it in the chat if you like that name, everybody.
Thought that was my title reign.
You weren't really annoying. I think it's funny that you make an announcement every night.
Oh,
Here we go, Nicholas taking on Paz.
I'm sure it's more funnier now that you're not in the booth.
That I'm not in the booth, yeah.
Oh! Look at that!
Oh!
That was kind of insane from our crowd pleaser.
He's got to get the crowd ready.
Oh.
It's been a long show, and you know these are British brawlers. They've all been drinking their hearty arses off.
And now a right hand there on the back of Paz. Yeah, World Championship match does not get much bigger than that. Do you think Paz is ready, though, or is Paz in over his head?
Now, I thought Jovan was as ready as somebody could be in a matchup like this, but Paz has quite a bit more strength than Jovan does.
Has
And
a little
I
more
think
years on
that
him, too.
He's also, I think, slightly taller than the crowd pleaser, so there's a little bit more of an advantage
Locked
than
in.
Jovan had. Oh, no.
Kimura lock. Locked in. Oh, my
Have
God.
I seen him do this before?
I don't think so. Oh! That was shades of Roman Reigns right there with Paz getting out of it.
Nicholas has to learn these moves if he wants to retain the championship after all this time.
When you're as crowd-pleasing and as good as Nicholas, you're constantly evolving. That's how you stay world champion. Much
Now the Aussie...
Much like Roman Reigns, where before he won the world title, he never used that Kimura lock. It was always the spear.
With the Roman references. I'm sorry, but we can't. Come on. We can't be talking about Roman.
I miss him.
This whole match.
Oh,
I miss him too, Ace.
Nicholas.
I hope he comes back on an episode we don't watch together.
It's gonna be SummerSlam. I'm putting it out in the right here, right now. You heard it here first.
Quick crowd-pleasing combo by Nicholas on the outside of the ring. Now, Paz as an outlaw, the Aussie outlaw in his full final form as we see here, hasn't been back for long. So I think Nicholas adding these new moves to his moveset, he's been prepared. He's seen what the Aussie outlaw has done. Oh my God! I was just praising Nicholas, and he made a big mistake.
Well, what happened there, Nicholas was trying to get out of the ring, and I bet...
He got a little dizzy.
Well, I bet Dom and Chopper left a little bean sauce on the ropes from their last match.
Oh, my God. It's like spilt some of the crowd freeze. Bro, are you supposed to drink beans and toast cold? Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a special blend. You could... we don't recommend heating it up in the bottle. You should probably, put it in a bowl if you're going to heat it up. A little tie up there. Just a little PSA update.
Put you don't put the ramen filler pack in, but you put the ramen in it and mix it.
Nicholas on that barricade. Paz in the crowd.
Paz left.
Is the crowd pleaser gonna join him in the crowd? He is. Okay.
What's up with those red ass trash cans we got here across the pond?
To match the ropes. Ooh.
Do your can lids match your ropes?
Nicholas throwing him back over. Look at that. We are in the crowd. We rarely see this in Shock Wrestling.
Crowd's going nuts. Beer is getting spilled everywhere.
Look at
that fan.
This might be a little preview to the Anarchy in the Arena match later tonight between Team Strike and Prophecy. Oh,
boy. Nicholas now, finally, back inside the playable area. Thank you, folks. Our cameras can't always follow you guys out there.
Nicholas just waiting for the Outlaw to get up. Oh, crowned him.
Sometimes these shock wrestlers don't understand.
Oh, look at this curb stomp. Sorry,
The
Animus.
audience likes it nice and easy.
This
No
is going to be
DQ,
it.
No interference.
Oh,
Yes!
shooting star from our star. One.
1, 2.
One count, though. Now off the
Oh my
ropes.
God.
No.
The Outlaw getting out of it.
What a match.
I think if Paz wins, we should let, you know how Nicholas always talks about riding that four-wheeler in that one time?
Oh, yes, of course.
I think Paz should be allowed to ride an emu or an ostrich.
I thought you'd think a horse. Ooh, oh, what a driver
Well,
there. Isn't he a
come
cowboy? Oh, look at Paz flying now.
He's an Australian cowboy.
No, so a kangaroo. Drop kick.
Well, he just ride in the pouch. Now that's the Mean Machine. Rest in peace. As Paz jumps back into the ring. Ref is counting. Nicholas quickly shaking it off, though. Once again, I feel like he's been really preparing for this new and improved Paz we've seen over the past few months here at Shock Wrestling.
This is the longest somebody's lasted in a match since Paz's return. Those matches have been short and dominant. Oh, missing though. Paz read that like a book.
Maybe it is the time for the Paz.
Oh, got a little cocky there.
He was trying to be crowd-pleasing. I get that. When you're in the ring with Nicholas, sometimes you get that vibe that you got to please the crowd.
I'm a little.
It's the aura he gives off.
I'm a little nervous for our king crowd pleaser right now. I don't know if he should go toe-to-toe, fist-to-fist with Paz. Oh. Rights and lefts. Oh, right hand there from
Taking
Paz.
Nicholas down.
Oh, the guard!
Oh my God!
Paz's former tag team partner. Distracting
What's
Paz.
happening?
And Nicholas taking advantage. You can't.
Oh my goodness.
You can't let your emotions take over in a big fight feel like this. BFT from the crowd pleaser.
Oh my goodness. The guard.
2. No.
Ending it. Oh no! Nicholas not able to pin Paz here.
Oh.
But not looking good for Paz.
What's
Needs
Nicholas
to escape
thinking
there.
here? From all the way up there? No way. No way!
Oh my God!
That was crowd pleasing. You can't
What's
argue.
Nicholas doing here? I'm sure everything just flashed before Paz's eyes. The guard's distraction to Nicholas immediately taking him down.
Yeah, Paz is barely getting a move in, finally taking a little bit of control. Suplex there, that might have just been out of desperation.
Yes, moving slow. Got to go for that quick suplex to try to throw Nicholas off of his game.
I didn't even know the guard flew in. He flew all the way to England just to distract Paz.
Oh,
It's like,
I guess that's confirmed.
It's like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Ooh.
Nicholas
Right hands
getting a
there.
little hurt in the leg there. Quick moves by Paz. Could he be recovering to take down the world champion?
He looks.
I believe he's got it in him, Ace.
Oh, he might be trying. I was about to say he looks a little out of it, but he's starting to come back. Oh man, what is he thinking?
Oh,
he says he's got an
still
idea.
Trying to show off.
Ooh.
Trying to please the crowd. Beating Nicholas down with that foot.
Trying to become a world champion for the first time in his career. And a little back and forth again. Now these guys could fight forever. What a matchup.
Fight forever. Back and forth between the two competitors.
Ooh,
Oh!
Paz is bleeding.
Got him right in the forehead. The blood's dripping down the Aussie Outlaw's face.
I think that guard distraction just did a little too much here. Paz is not in the right headspace now. But literally, he just got dunked as Nicholas.
Ever since the betrayal of the guard, we thought that Paz was able to get over it as the new outlaw.
Well,
But seemingly no.
I think the guard got a little embarrassed at fight night, and he hasn't forgotten about what Paz did to him.
Oh, look!
Oof.
Picking up Nicholas. Once again,
Paz
Paz moving
rope.
a little bit slow, but he's still got it, folks. Will the outlaw take down the world
Splash.
champion? Go for the pin.
Wants to do more
Oh, my
damage.
goodness.
I think he wants to go for that boomerang. He might be realizing Nicholas is a little too close, though, to do it.
Yeah,
this is
the-
a tough
the
move to do.
alignment's not- he's using too much time, Ace.
It reminds me of when CM Punk tried doing the move and his leg just crumbled. Oh, I'm picturing it in my head. It was so funny. And then like a week later, Logan Paul does it like perfectly. Like it was such a troll. Ooh.
Ooh. Look at Paz now.
Trying to get the boomerang, but Nicholas is not letting him.
Unable to do it. And Nicholas knows. He knows
Yeah.
to avoid that move at all costs.
Double knees. Oh, just one knee, excuse me.
Yeah, I was fully expecting a 619 for some reason.
He's just not totally into it right now. I don't know. This is not 100% Paz right now. I don't think he's all there. Thinking
Good
about that
Nicholas,
boomerang
though.
again. But choosing to go on the top rope, I don't know.
I don't think.
Trying to go for another
Oh!
splash, and it does work.
I'm just surprised Nicholas didn't move out of the way. Clearly, he's still in this matchup, moving
Is
a
he
lot
gonna
quicker.
hit the boomerang?
Oh!
Connects!
Oh!
Nicholas tried dodging, but he couldn't. That might be
The
it.
boomerang fling.
That might be it. No! A kick out from Nicholas. Still in it.
Does not return to Paz. What's he got now? Uh-oh.
Yeah, what other tricks does Paz have in his pocket? Oh, Nicholas in that corner. Paz. Look at, he was looking at the stage. He thought guard was going to come down again. He's not all there.
He's paranoid.
Yeah.
He's paranoid now, Ace.
Oh, what a kick.
Good roundhouse kick there by Nicholas. Then
Oh.
pulling on the arms and
oh.
kicking the back of Paz.
This is that part of the match where Nicholas gets very aggressive. He wants the crowd please, but he also could be a big fighter. Oh, this is vintage Nicholas right now. Crowd pleasing.
Oh.
Nicholas, that's too far away. No way. No
Is
way.
Nicholas going to fly?
He got it!
1, 2.
No!
Another kick out by Paz.
Oh my god.
Paz is trying to resist as much as possible. He wants this world championship. He wants to be #1 on Caw.
That might have been it though. That might have been the knockout blow. 2. It is.
Unbelievable. What a matchup. A distraction by the guard, sending Paz down the spiral to not be able to overcome the crowd pleaser Nicholas, retaining the world championship here tonight.
I'll give it to Paz. He put on a show tonight. It was very, very crowd pleasing in the match as a whole. He put up a great fight, but you can't take down Nicholas in his prime. That would be like trying to beat Michael Jordan in a Game 6, trying to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl if you're not Eli Manning. It's just not happening.
Wow. I wonder if Germ Stars will give this match 5 stars.
Could be, could be. Big shout out to Germ Stars. Been enjoying the ratings, and he says for PLEs he'll be a little more detailed too. So I'll be excited to hear his full article on this match.
Well, Nicholas, congratulations on retaining. King Nicholas, I apologize, on retaining here at Shock Wrestling's Across the Pond. If you're just now tuning in, we still have 2 matches left tonight, including Anarchy in the arena.
Good.
Coming up next.
Good luck, JVH.
Ace.
Your show depends on it, it seems.
Thank you.
I'm
Goodbye, my friend.
I'm rooting for you. But yes,
Yeah.
to get everybody up to speed, the Prophecy came together, a group of main eventers here in Shock Wrestling, wanted to make sure they still sat on top of the mountain, still wanted to be the kings of the mountain, and formed this faction to go against pretty much everyone on strike. Beacon found out that I still had the Infinity Gauntlet, and I had to make the unfortunate trade for my own protection and cause protection. But that very Infinity Gauntlet is on the line in this Anarchy in the Arena match. We have never had an Anarchy in Arena match in Shock Wrestling, a match type made very famous in AEW. And here comes the Prophecy in similar European night helmets that Beacon wore at Mayhem 2. This looks like a team. This is a well-orchestrated team that looks like they're going to work together and dominate tonight. Of course, Beacon is your current Shockwave champion. He won that way back at Aftershock against Mikhail, the former champion who's in this match tonight. But is this the final night for Prophecy? Because I think without that Infinity Gauntlet, Prophecy's a lot weaker. There's a lot of egos in that group. A lot of selfish people, including that guy Devil. I've known that guy Devilhan for a long time, and I know he does not get along with other people very much so. Same with FN, who's had faction issues as well, and Adam's kind of always been a lone wolf. But I'll give it to them. They've worked together all summer, and they've been very dominant. They've won titles in this faction, but they're down to just that Shockwave title and that Infinity Gauntlet. And they say as long as they have that, they run Friday Night Strike. And now I've received word that this Team Strike, they are the Team Strike, but they are going by a name tonight that was thought of by both the Raven and Mikhail, a name that puts them together as the super team. So, yeah, everyone give a big round of applause for Friday Night Strike's The CLUCK. Brought to you by the leader of the clique, the Triple F champion, Mikhail Ice Cold 3000, one of the voices of Friday Night Strike, a man that's been against Prophecy since the beginning. I mean, Beacon did beat him for that world title. So, gonna be interesting here to see what kind of tactic Mikhail will bring on. Of course, Mikhail defeated Adam in one-on-one action at Fight Night to win that Triple F championship. So I'm sure it was a no-brainer for JVH to recruit Mikhail for this team. It'll be the first time Mikhail has teamed up with some of these guys, because the rest of the clique was injured by Prophecy a couple weeks ago. Nye, Slime Theory, and Jordan have all been shelved. Ramon just came back on Proving Grounds after Devilhan took him out like 2 or 3 months ago. So this Prophecy stuff has really affected Mikhail this summer. They're constantly trying to take him and his team out. Desperate times call for desperate measures. What's the phrase? The enemy to your enemy. I am a friend. Wait a minute. The enemy to my enemy is your enemy? Okay. I butchered that. I carvered that. As the rest of the Team Strike team makes their way out. I don't think I've ever been alone in the booth before. This might be my first time. Speaking of the booth, my co-commentator on Mondays, the Raven and Animus out here, the Wings of Destruction, your Shock Tag Team Champions. I am not surprised JVH recruited these guys. They are JVH's favorite tag team in the history of Shock Wrestling. Sorry to Andre's Goons, but that is JVH's favorite tag team. I love the CLUCK merch. They look like a well-oiled team too. Prophecy also look like a well-oiled team too, coming down. You know, I heard the CLUCK as a unit watch the ending of Pixar's Cars to realize that sometimes it's not about who wins the race, but it's how you help your friends. I think that was a really bonding moment for them as they built up to this match. And here he comes, the owner of Shockwave Sports, the owner of Shockwave Studios, Scary Box, Cryptic Connection. It's another JVH property. My short films, the Boring Universe. JVH, John Von Hollywood. He had a match against Beacon 2 weeks ago for the Shockwave Championship. Did not win, but put up more of a fight than I thought. JVH, though, loves his Batman arm things. He says they're like his security blanket. He says he feels safe with them on. And, you know, I hope that helps him tonight. I don't want to see my boss get injured. I still want a job, so. JVH looks ready. He looks confident. I mean, he's got a good team. All these guys are definitely Strike all-stars, to put it simply. But they're also going up against 4 former world champions, 4 main eventers, future Hall of Famers. Probably everyone in this ring is a future Hall of Famer, if I'm being super, except for the Raven. But, oh! Already, we're getting Gauntlet shenanigans. What? Half of the team has teleported in the back of the arena. It is truly anarchy in the arena. It looks like we got Mikhail and JVH against Devilhan and FN. Devilhan and FN, the former tag champions. FN, though, grabbing Mikhail. It looked like JVH had Devilhan in like an ankle lock there. Oh, the power of FN. We know out onto the concrete. Jeez. We know FN and Mikhail do not get along. They have a lot of history. And JVH going after Devilhan, which I am surprised. I would think JVH would be a little scared of Devilhan. Mikhail, though, getting thrown into the hood of that car. And now FN getting thrown into the hood of that car. JVH going by that ambulance, opening the doors. It looks like he wants to send the prophecy to our nearest medical facility. Hurricane Rana. That was wild. The wings must have been. The JVH must have took a trip to the Nest factory. Devilhan, though. Right hand there from Von Hollywood. Devilhan getting thrown onto the ground. Oh, JVH, I don't know if this is a good idea. Climbing on top of the ambulance. This is anarchy. Our crew's gonna try to stick to this match as long as we can. It might get a little dicey if they go outside of the arena. Oh, kicks there. Right hands there from JVH. Oh my god, is Devilhan gonna fall? They're right on the edge. Oh! Devilhan stays on. Oh, FN's carrying Mikhail. Mikhail, though, counters. FN getting thrown into that ambulance. JVH, though. Oh, that's not looking good. Oh, look at FN and Mikhail, though. Onto the outside. Oh, nice kick there from Devilhan. FN getting sent down. Oh, no, JVH, once again, almost Mikhail's climbing up. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, JVH goes down! Oh, man, hopefully he could get back in the booth after that. FN, though, grabbing the stop sign. I can't believe JVH just fell off of an ambulance. Oh! JVH, though, oh, getting sent down. I mean, he's got to be hurt. He just fell off of an ambulance. That's probably worse than getting put through a table 7 times. FN grabbing that stop sign, though. Oh! Trying to get thrown. Mikhail and Devilhan are still fighting on top of that ambulance. This is crazy. JVH, nice counter, though, onto FN. And more stomps there. Now, Anarchy in the Arena rules, pretty much no rules. All you got to do is pin somebody in the ring. Oh, look at JVH, though. Grabbing FN. Setting him into the ambulance! This is crazy. Mikhail and Devilhan on top of that ambulance. Is JVH going to close the door on FN? Is this it for FN? FN the Diesel tried to not... JVH is going to lock him in there. Is JVH going to get FN in that ambulance? He does. FN is in that ambulance. All right, good job, JVH, as Mikhail celebrates on top of Devilhan. Oh, FN just collapses out of there. And we cut back to the action in the ring. Adam and Beacon in the ring against the Wings of Destruction. Animus now. This is truly Anarchy in the Arena. We'll cut backstage when we can, but our cameras got cut. I think Devil Hunt got a little angry and went after our camera guy. As Animus down on Adam. And now the Raven and Beacon going at it one-on-one there, but Animus and Adam looking very impressive. Beacon, though, got Raven off the ropes. Oh, clothesline there from Animus, or from Beacon, excuse me. So much action going on. Anarchy in the arena here at Across the Pond. Animus, though, how about a curb stop onto the champ? That might be it. Oh, Adam breaks up the pin, though, was right there. Beacon smartly rolling out of the ring. The only way to win is to beat your opponent inside of the ring. Other than that, it's Anarchy, folks. No rules. Animus grabbing Beacon. Ooh. Can't believe we saw Beacon use that Infinity Gauntlet to teleport them. What stone is even used for teleporting? I guess reality. That would make the most sense. Oh, you're right. Space. Thank you, Jim Pickens, in my ear. Beacon, muscle buster. 1, 2. Kick out there from Animus. Ladder in the ring. The Raven, though, punches and kicks. Stomp onto the back, onto the champ. Adam, though. Little tie up there onto the Raven. The Bird goes flying down with a suplex. His partner, Animus, though, breaks up that pin. Oh, right hand there. Oh, it is not looking good for the Wings right now. Prophecy has taken control in the ring. That is not where you want to be, because the match could end in the ring. Only a 1 count. Adam, though, trying to get a submission on the Raven. You can win by submission. Adam, though, taking it out. Oh, Beacon. What's he doing here? Oh, onto the rope. Oh, my God. Ref, stop that. I guess you can't. That was gross from Beacon. This Prophecy stuff has just gotten a little crazy, if you ask me. Adam, though, top rope. Phoenix Splash from the main event. 2. The kick out. I'm sorry, folks. I can't count. It's too much Anarchy. Beacon. Setting up the table, though, like it's Thanksgiving dinner. Lifting up Animus. The Raven in the ring, taunting Adam. Beacon now slamming Animus on the outside of the ring. A little test of strength in the ring between Adam and the Raven. Adam picking up the ladder, and folks, I don't think he's using that ladder to change a light bulb. Suplex there from Beacon. Another suplex from Beacon. Looks like Adam's going to set up something crazy here, I would say. Kendo stick by Beacon. Animus counters. Raven, though, got Adam on the side of that table. Are we going to see Raven do something nuts here? Ref, get out of the way. Oh, Beacon, though, back in the ring, stopping whatever Raven was planning to do. Ooh. Adam, though, is right there. Grabbing the Raven. Oh, off the table. Adam and Beacon, a year ago, were enemies to each other, and now working together pretty well. I gotta give it to them. Like I keep saying, though, there's a lot of egos in Prophecy. I am surprised they have been able to keep it together as Beacon goes flying over the table. And down goes Beacon, perhaps for just a second, though. It's going to take a little more than that to take down the once undefeated Beacon. A little tie up there. Oh, and now Raven countering, though, as Animus kind of waiting for Adam with a kendo stick. Goes after Beacon, though. Raven outside, diving onto Adam. Animus trying to get a pin on the champ. This would be huge. They could win it, but a kick out from the champ. Elbow there. Adam back in the ring. Got Raven into the ropes. Setting up Raven for something, but Animus is right there, but Adam saw it coming. Almost sensed him like the spider sense there. Beacon, though, back in. Off the ropes. Superman punch from Animus. Raven now on top. Adam breaks up a pin from Animus. Adam now trying to send Animus out. And looks like we got another suplex. No, Adam's going to counter that. Oh, Beacon trying to maybe repower that Infinity Gauntlet. Raven's right there sending Beacon down. Chaos is going on. Raven and Adam went out of the ring. Animus and Beacon going at it in the ring. Adam back in the ring. And now Adam and the Raven outside of the ring. Animus going for another pin. Once again, can Animus pin the champ? But no, Beacon's going to kick out of that quickly. Animus with another curb stomp onto Beacon. Could that be enough? I don't know. It might take a little bit more to put down the Beacon, and it does not take down Beacon, excuse me. Raven, though, drop kick from Animus. Raven lifting up Adam. And what's he thinking here? Oh, off to the ladder. Animus targeting Beacon's legs. I gotta give it to the Wings. They were looking a little rough in the beginning, but they have taken control of this match. Animus now throwing Beacon in. Raven throwing that table into the ring. What's Raven and Adam thinking? Oh, off that announce table. Animus, right hands on the Beacon. Shoving him off that rope. Beacon goes down. Raven, though, keeps throwing Adam, though, onto the side of that announce table, doing more damage to the main event. And now Raven got Adam on that table. No way. No way. As JVH would say, fly, Raven, fly. Elbow from the ladder onto the announce table. That was crazy here at Across the Pond. Yeah, this is awesome. Chances right. And now Raven might be trying to go after Beacon. Coup de grace! And we cut backstage. We finally got a camera back there again. Devilhan and McHale going at it. I heard FN is down. JVH is going to try to make his way back to the ring to help the Wings. But Devilhan and McHale going at it. And oh, that light, folks, looks eerily similar to the one McHale went through. You could almost say McHale going through that light was kind of the birth of prophecy that kind of started this whole arc, this whole attack from prophecy, this whole takeover of Friday Night Strike. McHale, though, with these kicks, that light might have ignited him. And kicking Devilhan by that elevator. Throwing Devilhan against the wall. And now going into the elevator, Devilhan's following. We'll take a little trip up. Welcome to the second floor as Devilhan and McHale going at it. And a little tie up. Oh. Oh, and here's some back and forth. McHale has taken this prophecy stuff so personally, has taken it so seriously, whether it's his friend Adam betraying him or his old enemy FN trying to go after him. But now Devilhan. These two have never really interacted, and now McHale showing him that he could also be a badass here in Shock Wrestling. Throwing Devilhan down. McHale wanting Devilhan to get up. This is looking eerily similar to, as Marty McFly would say, hey, I've seen this one before. McHale grabbing Devilhan. Oh, against that bar. I think this is months and months of frustration. McHale had to wear a neck brace, had bandages all over his arms and legs. That, going through that light, may have taken potentially years off of his career. We don't know. And oh, that falls. Oh man, we're gonna have to, we're gonna get sent an invoice by the O2 Center. McHale waiting now. I think waiting for his moment. McHale has waited so long to do this to one of the members of Prophecy. Oh, McHale with these rights and lefts onto Devilhan. Devilhan, though, teetering, but McHale, though, throwing Devilhan into the light. Oh my God, and a little suck it from your leader of the CLUCK. Revenge has come upon us. JVH in the crowd with Adam. We saw this with Paz and Nicholas a little earlier, fighting into the crowd. The British audience loving it. This is that pub-style brawl they love. Adam throwing JVH into those piles of chairs onto that storage box. Ooh, that's where we keep the crowd freeze. Be careful. JVH grabbing Adam. Oh, into the crowd freeze mini fridge again. Oh, hitting Adam with the chair. JVH and Adam have a little history back at Fight Night. Last year they went at it. Oh. Throwing the chair onto him. And now once again grabbing Adam off the fridge. On top of the crowd freeze fridge. Oh! Nice elbow. And now lifting up Adam. Oh, missing that kick. Right hand there from the main event. Oh, and he's got a bat. JVH does like Batman. Oh! Hit there. As Adam now throwing the bat at JVH. Right hand there. Hit to the leg. Ooh. Another kick there. The beating these guys are going through. No, Adam, no. With the bat on the arm. Oh! Oh! Oh, his arm might be broken. Oh, Animus, though. Oh, Shades of Mayhem, too. Hitting Beacon on the stage with the trash can. Oh, man, this isn't good. Beacon, though, this is truly anarchy in the arena. Like I said, this match could go anywhere, and now we're on the stage. Oh, man, we got to... Throwing the trash can at Animus. Raven and Adam still... Or Raven, excuse me, still recovering when he jumped off that ladder. Hopefully he didn't sustain any serious injuries. Beacon, though. Got Animus up. Oh, I've seen this before. Animus getting thrown off of the stage by Beacon. This is brutal. And now, right by that emergency telephone, Animus getting thrown down. Oh, what did that point mean? Last time we saw Beacon do that point, he wanted to fight JVH. What the hell's Beacon doing here, waiting for Animus to get up? Oh no, I've seen this before. Animus doesn't feel so good, I think. Oh no, he's used it. We're losing him. We're losing him. Oh my god. Animus has just been blipped, as the MCU likes to call it. Raven and Beacon, toe to toe. Everyone else is pretty much down. I think Adam went to find Mikhail. Raven throwing in a trash can, perhaps a tribute to now his fallen friend, Animus. Can we get him back? Beacon, though. Oh, what a sledgehammer. Shades of the game. And a bit of a stare down here between the two. I think Beacon thinks Raven's not good enough to do it. Raven is always on the cuff of doing something major in his career. Oh! He has never had such a major PLE moment. What are these hits? Oh my god. Oh, Raven, though. Oh, and Beacon right back there, though. And I hear Beacon talking trash. He's saying Raven isn't good enough. Raven is mid-card at best. Oh! That's not what Raven believes, and that's not what a lot of fans believe. Into the corner. Look at these slaps and hits from Beacon. And lifting up Raven now. Into the corner again. Oh no, he might be going for it. We've seen this many of times. Muscle buster. Not a lot of people have gotten up from that. Beacon, just go for the pin. Oh man. Might be going for the sleeper. This is usually game over. Very little people have escaped this sleeper since Beacon came to Shock Wrestling. This might be the curtain call for the Raven. Lights out. As Beacon tightening that grip with everything on the line. With Friday Night Strike on the line. Oh, the Raven using every fiber of his being. Getting out of that submission. Wow. Throwing Beacon into the corner. As the trash can. Oh! Once again, lifting up that trash can. Once again, with everything on the line. You can't imagine what's been going through his head. Ever since his loss at Mayhem 2, he's had to deal with this. Raven, though, grabbing Beacon, though. Throwing him out of the ring. And Raven just looks frustrated. You can't let this get to your head, though. We saw this with Paz in his match, and it might have costed him the win. And this might cost the Raven to the win if he lets his personal feelings get in the way. Very Star Wars, I mean. As Raven waiting for Beacon to get back into the ring. He did have the high ground, Star Wars. As Beacon, though, Raven. Nice counter. Got Beacon in the corner. What are we gonna see here? Oh, his own trash can getting in the way of that. Grabbing, though, Beacon. Not letting Beacon get any kind of advantage. And now it's Raven thinking here. Got him on top. What are we going to see here? A superplex onto Beacon? No! A top rope brainbuster! No way. No way, folks. And now throwing Beacon into the other corner. Beacon just collapses. Beacon is not moving. There's no way. Can the Raven actually do it? Can the Raven get a win onto Beacon? Got Beacon in the corner. Oh, more kicks there. Oh, man. Oh, man. The Raven, though. Oh, an uppercut. Raven, this is your chance. Make yourself famous. Into the corner. And now, another uppercut, bringing the damage onto Beacon. He knows it's going to take a lot to get all three of those counts from the ref with Beacon's shoulders on the mat. Into the corner again. Haluva kick. Oh, Adam was on the stage trying to distract Raven, but Mikhail helps. Once again, Shades of Mayhem 2 with the trash can. But this time, Mikhail is not in the ring with the Raven. He is helping him. Raven back in the ring with Beacon. Grabbing Beacon once again. Off the ropes. Look at this spinning DDT. No way. With everything on the line. The Raven in the corner. Haluva kick. Do you believe in miracles? Cover. 1, 2, 3. Raven has pinned the Shockwave champion. And the Gauntlet will now be in the hands of JVH, back into the safeguard of Friday Night Strike. And they all celebrate. Animus, welcome back. I thought you were dead. But they're all here. The CLUCK defeat the Prophecy for the first time this year. All 4 members of the Prophecy have lost on a pay-per-view. That is huge. Huge congratulations to every single member of the CLUCK, especially the Raven, who just pinned Beacon. He is now on that very, very little list of competitors who have pinned Beacon. And no doubt he'll be itching for some kind of title opportunity, I am sure, because as long as Beacon is that champion, Prophecy isn't totally down yet. But welcome back in, JVH. That might have been your best performance ever. I hope you get a good star rating.
Hello, everybody.
How do you feel?
Thank you.
How's that gauntlet fitting? A little too big, probably?
It's a little heavy, actually, what you would think. But, Ace, I snuck something all the way from the United States in with me just to open for this moment.
Oh.
A real American beer.
Woo! There it is.
Now let's celebrate with our European Championship on the line, baby. Let's go, Davo!
Whoever wins gets to try the real American beer for the first time.
Not mine, though. Go find your own.
But so this is our main event, Davo versus Rob. Shocking outcome this past Friday. Davo defeated Rod Kipp with the help of Perkin, who we all thought was arguing with Davo, but it was a swerve to get that belt on Davo. And it was a match that Rob set up. But there's still tension between Davo and Rob. They had an awkward stare down during their weigh-in on Friday as well. I don't know what's going on with the BWI, JBH.
Ace, last week was wild for our Across the Ponds festivities across both CAW and Friday Night Strike. So much happened within both shows. You're exactly right. I mean, just a few weeks ago, Davo showed up on Monday Night CAW during Rod Kipp's birthday.
Yeah, officially announced that he's cashing in tonight for the first time ever in Shock Wrestling history. 2 Englishmen main eventing a PLE.
Davo said that's what is important to him about this matchup. Rob's, of course, convinced, as he stated on Proving Grounds and multiple times here on Shock Wrestling and throughout kayfabe, that the Brotherhood is fine. There is nothing wrong with them. This is just all part of Davo's plan for the big opportunity to have the 2 Englishmen main event a Shock Wrestling pay-per-view for the first time ever.
And this is a focused Rob borrowing Dom's. Dom must have gave him a sword tonight.
That makes sense. I get it, you know. Once again, thank you to all of the VGIW competitors who were able to make it out tonight as the British Wrestling Invasion. In my opinion, Ace, when I think of the face of the brand of the British Wrestling Invasion, I think of Rob.
But he says it's a brotherhood. We have to always
It's a
remember
brotherhood.
that. But now, I think without any kind of leadership, that's why it's caused all this trouble. That's why I think there's a little tension between them. Because I think Davo truly believes he could be the leader of the BWI.
As you've seen recently on both shows, that there seems to be a taking of sides. You know, there seems to be some people in support of Davo, some people in support. But once again, nothing's wrong with the Brotherhood.
But we did see a little bit of the Brotherhood because Perkin did help Davo win. So even when they do argue, they do help each other. That's
a valid point.
So
of course, Rob and myself, we double booked Proving Grounds over the last week. We pre-recorded the next episode of Proving Grounds. We pre-taped it before the adventure over to the UK. So he's going to have no idea of the outcome, nor I, on the next episode of Proving Grounds.
That's what it's all about, the European Championship. It is tradition now that title main events across the pond. Davo looks
I'm a fan.
Though. I mean, what a huge opportunity for Davo. His rookie year main eventing a pay-per-view.
I mean, Outer Rim champion, one of the oldest belts here in Shock Wrestling, and now going after one of the newest belts here in Shock Wrestling, I guess you could say, the European Championship. Quite the history. And once again, like you were saying, Davo's short time here as a rookie in Shock Wrestling, he has really proven himself. I'd say since the very beginning, the crowd was over with Davo, even though he is a BWI member.
Do you think Rob's maybe a little jealous of that as well?
I think so.
Yeah.
Wholehearted.
He won't admit it, but maybe.
We've both been in the booth with the guy recently. I mean,
there's definitely been tension.
He wasn't worried about tonight earlier, so I don't know what that means.
Look at this.
Let's go, Davo!
Look at this stare down with the British audience cheering. They know how historic this match is about to be right now. Look at that.
Oh, my.
Might be a split crowd here. A little test of strength. And
I completely agree, Ace. I am sure our comments section, our live chat, is going off on Dave O chants or Rob chants.
Right hand there from Rob. Rob says he's teaching Davo a lesson tonight. I don't know what that lesson is. And this match is under Extreme Rules. I have decided to make it.
Yes, welcome to the main event of Across the Pond.
Now,
Rob versus Davo for the European Championship.
I did have a meeting with the entire BWI, WBWI included, and they all agreed no one will interfere in this match tonight as Davo goes for a pin. And this is what Rob wanted. Like, Rob and I set up this meeting, and I made them all sign a contract. Ooh.
And listen, they respect their own homeland soil. I understand. They probably won't pull any shenanigans.
You hope.
On this? I'd hope, yeah.
Davo into the corner. On the top rope now. Rob might be trying to get a weapon. Yeah, we knew this is what Rob likes to do.
Of course. Early on in this matchup, Rob with the chair, Davo up top.
Nice drop kick.
Oh my God! What a beautiful kick from Davo.
You can't help but be impressed with Davo right now.
Using the chair to his full advantage already.
Ooh, onto the back. Ooh.
I don't think Rob truly knows what he's up against. Davo has been something of a competitor on Friday Night Strike every single week.
I was about to say, you've gone to commentate more Davo matches than me. What do you think it takes to beat him? He is undefeated here in Shock Wrestling. Never been pinned, I should say.
Putting everything to the side about Rob saying the Brotherhood this, the Brotherhood that, Davo's independence on Friday Night Strike has shown to me, at least, that he is championship material. And once again, this past Friday with the Outer Rim Championship, wild moves by Davo.
He's not a...
And wild moves for a rookie.
Davo's already bleeding. Well, and we know Davo's not afraid to be extreme either. He won that Outer Rim title by putting Rock Kip in a sharpshooter full of broken glass. So, yeah, neither of these guys are afraid to go extreme, but Davo already bleeding. I mean, brotherhoods in war, they shed blood together, blood, sweat, and tears, I guess.
All right. Rob going after the stairs. Is this part of the lesson he wants to teach Davo?
When Anakin faced Obi-Wan, Anakin had more than just a cut.
Dave! Oh! Rob pulling on the face of Davo. I'm glad that's what interrupted the Star Wars chants.
Oh. Rob, though. Nope. I think kind of yelled at the audience there a little bit.
Yeah, Rob's getting flustered already, and I don't think that's a smart move to get so frustrated so early on in a matchup like this.
Oh!
He knows the type of competitor Davo is.
Listen, I know how important it is to crowd please, but you can't let the crowd take over the match as well. You need to focus.
Yeah. Don't let the dog walk you. You walk the dog.
Davo just waiting for Rob to get up. And Davo throws right into Rob.
Oh, throwing the stairs on top afterwards. What great moves by Davo.
Wow. This is...
The blood dripping from his forehead.
Yeah, this is getting wild. This might be
my God, the ref just killed the stairs.
And a kick out from Rob at 2. I thought that might have been it.
That ref moved those stairs so quickly.
Davo
he thought that was it. Missing the kick this time.
Rob dodged it. Good strategy here from Rob. Oh, Rob, though, clothesline. That might be...
Into a pin.
That could be it.
2.
No.
Kick out by Davo. He's not going to go down that easy. Over the past few weeks dealing with VGIW, the BWI wants to maintain their status as the British of Shock Wrestling, of course.
We've seen a lot of pub brawling tonight. We saw an Anarchy in the arena, but I don't think it's gone as extremely personal as this match.
Rob unable to use the stop sign as a shield. Davo hitting him with the bat multiple times now. Just tearing nuts. Rob down.
This is wild right now. And I believe that is the same bat Rob used to beat Nicholas for that very European title at Mayhem 2.
Oh, the one that Hugh handed him?
Yeah, the one that Hugh gave to. That bat means a lot to Rob. This is personal. This is personal.
Oh!
Ooh, oh, and Rob is using the bat to make Rob bleed. This is some cinema. Oh!
Big kick to the face of Davo. Rob, look at this. The Master will still win here tonight, Ace. The Master knows how to teach these BWI members how it's done.
Rob was screaming at him, this is what you wanted.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Don't say his name. I know you're thinking about Roman again. Rob's not nearly as cool as Roman.
You're right.
Rob thinks he is.
That's the truest statement you made tonight. Ooh.
Oh! That's just brutal.
Yeah, this is... I did not think it'd get this brutal. I thought, you know, they'd be doing some roll-ups, you know, BWI
We've
things.
seen the BWI before, you know, be nice to each other in a matchup that we've put them up against each other on both respective brands.
I think their stare down at that weigh-in kind of, I think they both had that look and they unconsciously said to each other, like, we're going all out this Sunday.
I guess so. I was expecting, you know, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels that one time.
Yeah.
We watched it together.
Look at that glass.
We have too many of these light tubes for how dangerous they are.
We got to keep them under the ring because you never know when their light bulbs need to change, and we can't use that one.
We don't use those lights, Ace, into a pin by Rob.
Pin onto the broken glass.
Dude.
Oh, a kick out, though.
Just cutting up Davo's back. All those little shards of glass just getting underneath the top layer of skin. Cannot feel good.
Biting him! Biting Davo! Come on!
Of course, we've seen Rob teach Hugh those types of moves. Look at this.
Are we
Rob
gonna see a
going
ginger?
full ginger on him.
That might be it.
1, 2.
Wow! Kick out from Davo.
The resistance by Dave is resisting.
No, of course, Rob throwing the crowd freeze away.
Get this baloney out of here.
Oh, Davo out of the ring and onto Rob.
Flying down on to Robert.
This is wild. Once again, extreme rules. No countouts or anything. They could do whatever they want. Drop kick.
You know, I was backstage for a bit earlier.
Yeah, you sent...
I think my nose is bleeding.
You literally sent FN to the hospital.
Yeah. It was actually... I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. Davo's setting up a ladder.
I saw Raven and Adam do this before.
Davo's got a bit of that extreme in him, like you were saying earlier. He's ready to go all out. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is...
Look at this setup.
This is going to be wild if Davo could hit
Personally,
this.
I would have moved the ladder a little bit closer,
that's
but
really
Davo...
far. Davo, Rob,
oh my
missed.
God!
Oh, no, he still made contact.
Completely landing on Rob, but missing the table spot. At least he got Robert.
Good veteran instinct by Rob to get out of the way, though. He knew he was going to take that hit no matter what, but the table would have made things much worse. Look at this back and forth. This.
There we go, Dave. Oh.
These are just these look like two drunk Englishmen going at it outside of a pub.
I'd say even in the build up to this matchup, Ace, most of the Shock Wrestling universe has been split on who they want to win.
Yeah,
once again, everybody's big fans of Davo. Could it be his time to take down the European champion, Rob? Evened out!
Yeah.
What a tiebreaker, Ace.
Of course, I want the European title to stay on cost, so I got to cheer for Rob here, but I can't deny the talent
I
Davo
completely forgot about that.
Yeah, you could be acquiring a new belt tonight for Friday.
Dave,
Yeah.
Bring that European championship back to daddy.
As
I gave that championship to Chopper.
The belt you created. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Though.
Rob
the ladder
undoing the
down.
ladder. Whoopsie daisy.
Back into the ring. Rob fixing up that ladder. Oh. What Rob will be doing with that later on. Oh, maybe not.
Rolling
maybe just finishing
Davo
things.
over. 1, 2.
Kick
I
out.
didn't think so.
Yeah.
That was a weak kick out by Davo, though.
Yeah, Davo looks hurt.
I mean, he's been bleeding for quite a while now in this matchup from his forehead. Oh! And I'm sure that does not help. Rob bleeding as well from his temple.
Yeah, this is a bloody bout.
A bloody brawl with the British.
Oh, now onto the another announce table and right onto the crowd freeze. Right hand again, and Davo flips back. Yeah, Davo not in the best of shape right now. Rob might be teaching his lesson. Oh man, is Rob gonna do something? This is out of character for Rob.
Rob's turn on top of the ladder.
No way. From the... Oh, he missed! Tried to do what Raven did earlier and missed. This might be it.
This is awesome chance.
Big chance for Davo right now. Oh, what a kick. I'd pin him right now, Davo. Wants to do more damage onto that stop sign.
That cannot feel good on Davo's knees. Rob lying there, though.
Davo, shooting star.
Into a pin on Rob.
1,
two, 3.
No, kick out from Rob. The shoulder was up.
Close. Almost a new European champion at across the pond.
This might be it, though. The sharpshooter's locked in. Oh, my God. To crown a new champion. The only people that ever gone out of this was Rod Kip and Everyman.
This is insane. Will Davo put Rob away?
Look at
Rob
the blood.
breaking away. Is Rob going to break out of Davo's sharpshooter? He does it! I can't believe it! Here at across the pond!
And Rob now coming back into it. Rob might be going for another... Oh, he's going for the ultimate ginger end. 1, 2, 3. No, it was only 2.
This is wild, Ace.
Wow.
Let me tell you.
Wow. Oh! And Rob's saying, come on, you want to play? Let's play. Ooh, with the shovel again. Is Rob burying Davo in this match? Ooh. That shovel.
I mean, no. In a wrestling
Look at the blood all over the ring.
The blood is spilt here tonight across the pond.
I think it's the main event. Oh, look at William Regal's sign as Davo. That really distracted
Davo with
me.
the shovel now.
Oh my God!
Right across the already bloodied forehead of Rob. What a wild main event we have here at Across the Pond.
Oh, match of the year contender?
Possibly a... Oh! So a little leg drop by Davo.
Oh, might be... Yep, picking up
I'm
those
sure
steel steps again.
McHale was cheering for that.
Oh
my God, that landed perfectly. This is what I'm talking about, Ace.
The bat.
Davo could be our new European champion.
Davo wants to finish this match with the bat.
Finally dethroning Rob. Will it happen tonight? Dave, this all started from a cash-in.
Look at the blood all over Davo's body. That might be Rob's blood. Oh.
I bet they're sharing blood.
Yes, this is wild. Oh my God. It's just annihilating Rob right now.
We already knew that the Brotherhood of the BWI was blood brothers before, but now it's visual. My God.
Well,
just continuous hits.
You know what's thicker than blood? As Stephanie McMahon once said, money.
Oh boy.
And you get a lot of money if you win championships here in Shock Wrestling. I think Stephanie. It's either Stephanie McMahon or Eric Bischoff that said that.
Oh, Davo telling Rob to get up.
Oh man, drop kick.
This is insane, Ace. Wild moves here by both competitors. Rob, the reigning European champion, Davo, the Outer Rim champion, and British Brew Box holder, cashing it in here tonight on Robert. Two Englishmen main eventing across the pond, a Shock Wrestling pay-per-view for the first time.
And they're not disappointing.
Oh my God!
Oh! Missed, though.
Able to land, though. That's all that matters.
No injuries there. Didn't pull an edge off of a steel cage.
Botched the move, but got the recovery move.
And Rob
Throwing
getting
Rob
thrown
away.
into the ladder. Oh, Davo.
I think Davo wants his turn on top of the table.
No
Davo.
way. No way. Spinning elbow.
Oh my God.
Holy bleep.
I hate every time you do that.
And that's Davo throwing Rob back in the ring.
Is that from TNA?
It's from something we watched.
I've seen the clip.
Davo. Oh.
Going after the leg of
roll
Davo,
up.
then roll up.
Classic
The
Rob.
roll up. The British roll up.
2.
That's what we might as well call it.
Woo. Still in it somehow. Davo back
Almost
up.
passed out from screaming.
Davo
there,
with a
Ace.
roll up.
It's been a long night.
1.
One.
Oh, only a 1
Only
count.
a 1 count.
Hard-
Dude, Rob knows what's happening.
Yeah, I can't do a roll-up trick to Rob. Oh, again. What will it take for one of these men to end this fight?
Oh! Big hit
man.
there.
Oh. Oh, look at Davo is getting battered. Look at his face and chest. This is getting serious. The ref may have to think about calling off this match. I'm being serious.
Shut up, Ace! This is what the European Championship and across the pond is all about. We're not calling nothing off.
We're gonna stay. You heard it, folks, from the owner. We're gonna stay with the action, and look at this action.
You better not take us off fucking TV, BBC.
And
I don't care if the king died.
look at these right hands from Rob.
Big hits here by Robert.
Everyone's
Look
down.
at these men.
They're both down.
They're tired,
This
Ace.
is insane. I have never seen a match like this before.
Rob from the top
Coup de
rope.
grace, no!
Missing.
Davo with a big kick. Oh, and Davo.
Dave.
The
Oh.
cockiness.
He knows what he wants, and it's that European Championship.
Grabbing Rob. Oh. Rob just collapsing. And Davo.
This is a lot for both these competitors. I don't know how much they can handle. This is just what an intense matchup here for the main event, Ace.
Davo might be running out of tools here, grabbing a chair.
Uh-oh.
A stare down between the two. I think Rob just shouted, "Time for your lesson." The hell does
What's
that mean?
Rob doing? Searching for that ladder? Oh no, going straight for the steps? This is a
Rob
terrible
thinking?
lesson, Ace. I'm not following
Yeah,
along at all.
I'm getting this like back in geometry. Rob, oh look at the stare down, using the rope.
Oh!
That was the lesson. Never underestimate your opponent without a weapon, I think. Oh, and once again shouting things at Davo.
Just trying to crush Davo's chest there.
Rob, as Nova would say.
I'm the leader of the BWI. I know that's what he's saying. I know it.
Oh, kick there. Is it time
Oh.
for another ultimate ginger end? Boom.
Oh my God. 2, 3.
They have no doubt went across the pond and put everything on the line there.
Wow, folks. What a wild main event at Across the Pond.
Now the brothers staring down. Oh, extending. Is Rob extending his hand? No! Davo refuses. I think Davo really thought he was going to win tonight.
I thought Davo was going
Rob.
to win tonight.
Still the European champion.
Thank you,
What the-
folks, for oh my God!
Who's that? Oh!
Security! We gotta stop this! Folks,
gotta
thank
send-
you for watching across the pond!
We gotta send somebody down there.
Somebody's attacking! Oh my God! Our European champion who retained!
What the cage is being...
We gotta get help!
Our feed's being overtaken. This is not our crew. What's going on?
Help! Somebody! Call security!
Rob now. A cage has been lowered. Who is this? This is not part of our show, everyone.
This is not what we're supposed to do, folks!
This masked figure throwing Rob into the cage.
What are you doing?
Rob just had the match of...